was in here with his dragon. He's
Okay, so
riding
yeah,
a
you don't.
dragon.
Yeah, then you
Marley,
don't
I'm
know.
going to send you a tell.
Don't
Think I want to know.
I'm
Don't
not sure
send her
I
a
know
tell,
what this
just
is
tell her.
either. So I'm just like, okay, what?
just don't.
Baddragon.com, friends.
Oh boy.
Tell him I sent
No,
you.
don't
They
go
know me
there.
by name.
Don't go there.
Marley, there's not enough vodka on the planet for you to go to that site.
Wild WoW Guild went there and trolled their forums for an entire night once.
Is it late night already?
Seems like.
Might as well be.
Apparently.
Yeah, Immortal After Dark.
We're gonna have a couple more mains logging in soon, so expect your box to get dropped. I think Chelsea and
Was that code for something? Oh, wait, sorry.
I already have group 11 as a sit-out group, so you guys will get the KP. I'm just trying to make sure everything's squared and we have a good balance of everything. Oh my god, I just got spammed while I'm zoning.
There is a banner.
Should have just waited at the guild hall.
I know. Seriously.
I did.
Although it's good to know where the place is, you are welcome to take a banner if that would be more convenient.
Yeah, that mountain is creepy.
Isn't it? It's kind of cool. It's got a ranger insignia on it. Little henna tattoo.
Oh, you got the hand?
Yeah. It was still cool to pass up.
I know, I was thinking about getting one for the bard, but it's super overkill.
For a bard, yeah.
I just wanted for the look.
That was like one you got from an expansion, if I remember correct, right? That one looks a little different. That is pretty cool.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. You know, you got to modify it when you first use it, so.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Lizard Stream.
Where'd you get that from?
Always a pleasure to have you along. Thank you for joining this evening. Tonight we explore more of Mildred's majestic mansion, and what a mansion it be. We shall see just how majestic things are. We are likely to see some fun events like Krond, who's gonna zot us to death. We're gonna see
Probably the dead people.
the chessboard, all sorts of fun stuff.
Oh, poor Kronora.
Man, thank you. You did the whole package. You're the best. Thank you.
He's all about the package.
A tutorial message? God bless you. Whoop, whoop. I'm well versed in that one, so just seeing those 3 items was I appreciate it.
Seems I just logged in. Is there a banner up already or no?
Yes, there is. Come on down.
What's up, Siren? Let's go.
Who's our best? We have any potters?
I'm the best potter here.
I don't know. Gerb's pretty good at potting.
I need a
Best
crucible
potter.
of escape.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Hey, Dami.
Yep.
We good to grab the mission, or do you want me to wait?
I'm just gonna move Rallis and Chelsea in, and then it should be good.
Sounds good, man. Let me know.
I'm going to res Kenora right quick.
I'm bringing her.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Do we want to order dinner, or are we going to eat dinner that we have here?
And asunder.
I'm really good with either option. It is easier, of course, to have somebody else make food and bring it to us.
Mm-hmm.
She's right here in about 5 seconds.
So if something interesting comes to mind, I will probably welcome it. Is there anything in
Sandra, I thought you
particular
died
that
by
sounds
your corpse poof.
interesting to you?
No.
Okay, I'll release it.
Let's go for something meaty.
Your druid's getting beat on right now.
I'm feeling meaty.
What would you like that's meaty? Because seriously, nothing's coming to mind.
I don't know. I was thinking maybe something cheap and meaty, like Taco Bell or some crappy food like that.
Ugh.
No?
I got your pork. I got your pork.
I don't mind ordering it for you, but
Nah. Not worried about that. Let's say... Let's look then towards...
Did someone get us under already?
I have it.
You want to Red Robin it? See if they F us up again?
Yeah, at least it's not as stupid as Code Taz.
I think our same shopper is... Yeah. Our shopper is also our deliverer.
Nice.
I wish I'd tipped her better.
Thank
I
you for the
tipped her
resins.
well, but I wish I'd tipped her better. Alright. So, Red Robin for the...
I'm good with that.
Red Robin Yum. Let's take a look at Red Robin. I'm not ordering soup from Red Robin this time.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Yeah, I'll get an avocado. That sounds good. Search for Red Robin. Or maybe a sandwich.
Oops, I better banner an inmate in. He might be able to attend.
Slammed out an MGB at VOC.
Dumb, if you want to punt an inmate, I won't be butthurt. But I'm also happy to bring him. Healage is a thing.
Yeah, we're gonna need the heals for this.
Well, we do have a lot of clerics, so...
But only 2 maids.
Yeah, we don't have Milo today.
Alright, while we sort out that last little bit, I'm going to grab the mission. We can always swap one person out a lot easier than having swapped a bunch out before. Dami, you should be the expedition leader. It is going to take us a few minutes for the zone to spin up, so please be patient with it. But when it lets you, you are welcome to click in. But please shrink once you're inside.
And if you can't shrink, let me know. I've got a couple left.
Okay. I have ordered.
Excellent.
There's my phone.
Thank you, dear.
You're welcome. You say we could zone in?
Yes.
Locally. Please shrink once you're inside.
That is correct. It is a raid zone.
This is a Sunday. You are playing Everquest. That means you will shrink.
Nev, you can click doors now and it won't kill us.
And we can basically move straight to the zone end. There's only one mob roaming.
Well, if it's not gonna kill anybody, I'm not gonna click anything.
We took that event down, right? Nothing's gonna spawn like that.
That's correct. It's still on knockout for one more day.
We got pretty lucky with that event.
Skill.
I was talking about the first half of that event.
Oh yeah, skill. 100% skill. It was intimidated by our might and knowledge of the event.
And And now we know how to pull them through the wall.
So you're saying luck is a skill, right?
You said we could click in?
Better to be lucky than good.
Click in, yes,
Famous
click
Jim
in.
will say that.
When you have a high enough luck, it is skill.
'Tis smarter to be lucky than 'tis lucky to be smart.
Right.
I'll drink to that. Alright, do you want anything else from here?
No,
A mass here.
I just weighed myself. I'm not getting a mud pie.
I understand.
I'm not ever eating again as a
Yeah, we should be good to move to the zone in now.
Alright.
There's one line.
If you are familiar with this zone, you're welcome to head to the zone in. If you are not, you can use your map, or you can follow a lizard man. I'll be heading out in just a moment. I'll even turn into a skeleton so you can see me a little bit easier. Or
for you a little
That
bit easier.
doesn't necessarily help.
What
Just
just
fire
happened
the
there?
zone in.
Yeah, she lied to me.
That's definitely not good.
They look angry.
They didn't aggro when we moved to the zone line last time. They're all the statues.
They're
by
all
the zone
rooted
line.
right now.
we're moving through the door, making a left down to the end of the hallway.
I'm not in biz. Is that a problem?
Not a
I think they're
problem.
a spawn, like a trigger.
Heading west again, and we're just going to keep on going west as much as we can. Until we can't west no mo. But once you're in the big fountain room, we head south to the entrance. You're going to see some very unhappy metal friends.
Oh, they look pretty happy to me.
Illusion fades on lizard
It also
man.
looks slowed to me.
Are they not moving because they're snared?
They're rooted.
Vine leash for the win.
Wonder if I could, yeah.
Do we have a assist? We do not. Okay.
Good question. I don't quite have the answer to that.
The answer is no.
I got Zari's corpse.
You have a chance.
Alright, placing order.
Okie dokie, artichokey.
There you go, dear. Thank you for setting it up.
You're so very welcome.
Alright, in order to set ourselves up for success, I'm thinking we should probably try Kron first.
Before we do that, let's get everybody shrunk. No crawling until everybody's shrunk.
Good call.
Rosari needs a res. She got upstairs by some trash mobs. She's in the raid now. And we've got a couple people that haven't made it over to this zone line yet.
No problem, no problem. But if there are any trash up, we can bring them.
Anybody in Wolf Crush group needs a shrunk, let me know. Should we got Gurp probably shrunk them already.
I think our Instacart's here already.
Nice. I'll go ahead and drop a stat banner inside.
So pretty.
My only request that you be careful when moving it.
And that's the Instacart.
Nice. Looks like we might have mobs incoming. All right.
Do we have an MA? I don't know if we have an MA. I don't care right yet. Right now.
We got a bunch. Let's pick them up.
Want me to MA?
Set an MA, please.
There's 5 on the ramp whenever we want to tag them.
Anyone want to volunteer for MAD?
I volunteer.
That was Sprucey, correct?
That was.
I'm gonna go go take care of the groceries.
Thank you.
I'll return very
You
shortly.
have an inmate unfollow?
No, I don't have an inmate on follow, should I?
Just in case we move. It might be better than getting lost and frustrated later.
Alright, I have an inmate on follow.
Excellent choice.
I shall be right back.
Dropping it out to regular XP for raid.
He's coming. Oh, that was cool. I fell through the floor.
Nice.
I opened the door to the elevator room and there was no elevator, but I wasn't paying attention and ran, and then just fell.
Ha.
Sounds like a sitcom.
Sounds like a construction worker I knew once.
Probably weren't a construction worker for very long.
Yeah, they retired right after that.
Sounds like an episode of the
Sorry,
Flintstones.
what?
doesn't it?
The dog crate. The old dog crate.
Pretty sure Fred did that one day.
Alright, path is clear to Krond.
Nice.
Follow Shadow.
Heading up the ramp northwest.
Let's see here. Great is this. Okay. Kron, the Longhorn.
Yep.
Stop. You guys went too far. Hold on. Stop and clear the trash.
We were supposed to take the first right. Some went past that. Once these mobs are dead, if you're fighting those mobs, backtrack a little bit and head east into the elevator room.
We're not moving the elevator though. East and then north.
Once you're in the elevator room, like he said, head north.
Oh my god.
Where?
The door's locked.
What?
The door closed behind people and locked.
Yeah, this is that buggy thing that I was.
Did someone click the fucking elevator controls?
Yeah, don't click the center of the room.
Hi guys.
Alright, if
course
you're
they
past
did,
the elevator room, continue going north.
Yeah, they're
What if-
going
what if-
on the elevator. So
What
we
if you're
gotta
behind
wait
the
for it to
elevator
come
door?
down.
You gotta wait.
Yeah, you gotta wait for it to go up, and then you can go back down. And then stop here in this little maze thing at Ash and Shadow. Krond is in the next room over here. You can see him laying in bed.
Thank you, Shadow.
Sleep.
So for those of you who are wondering what the hell just happened and why the door is locked and all that, in that room, anybody who clicks the center of the room will cause the doors to lock and the room becomes an elevator. If you are up there, you need to click the center of it again and bring the elevator back down so our raid can join us.
It's heading back down.
Thank you.
So you jump the gun, which is a frequent thing around here.
Still won't open.
Now it should open up. Head north. Do not click the elevator itself.
Not northeast, north. Do not go east, go north.
You'll get to know the zone pretty well.
North, Elfin, not east. North, GP, not east. There you go.
Thank you, God. Great eye in the sky.
Now, I'm being told we
Don't
might...
run into the room yet.
Yeah, we don't want to start the event.
The event won't start until you get from down on South 5%.
Midget Knight, you said the Hangman rooms? I'm not seeing a path to there from here without going south through everything. Is it really going to path us that far?
Did you make it to raid, or you stuck somewhere?
I'm stuck somewhere.
All right. There you are. I see you.
Thanks for
Turn around.
calling me out there.
No,
I
I'm just
am.
talking about the so during this event, one of the things that happens is
go.
the mob will charm you and then walk with you away from the raid and like down the hallway and then kill you. But if they take you to the wrong place, they might aggro ads and cause ads to join the raid, which could be unfortunate. I don't know how far the paths away, but we should be dispelling that anyways. People need to have junk buffs up on their first couple slots.
Yeah, I'll go over all those details in just a moment. Alright, banner should be here, just in case it's needed. First thing to go over on this fight is the named is active, but also not active. And by that I mean he doesn't do anything until we take him to 95%. He is hitting very hard, does not rampage, and if things go well, it's not that big of a deal. But every warrior in raid must have a one-hand slash, a two-hand slash, a one-hand blunt, and a shield. And you must have basically all those combinations ready. One hand and shield, one hand, two-hand slash, and a one-hand blunt, and a one-hand slash. You must have all of those combinations ready and ready to use on your bandolier.
One question. Do we need to have a one-hand empty hand?
Negative. Just what Shadow Killer just put in the raid.
Okay, so it's always going to be something in the other hand. Okay, then I'm good.
So, that being said, we'll call what is needed. You only have a moment to check that, so please have all of those hotkeys ready to click. If you do it correctly, the event continues. If you fail, you will die and potentially wipe us. This is very important. There's only 4 options, so as long as you get the right one, we good. And it is possible that he will just keep going to the same one. I'm sure it can happen, but I've only seen him not switch once. In addition, there are a couple of other mobs. Henchators. They are kind of part of the event, but also kind of not. Basically, we have 2 options when it comes to those. One, we can stand in front of them, literally, physically in front of them, as they are on one side of the room, and they try to move to Krond. If you physically stand in front of them, the more people that do it, the better off we are. They will do a 5k damage and a stun on you. But if they reach the named, we all go silenced. I'd rather you take some damage and get stunned than have our entire raid go silenced and we get effed. So it's absolutely vital that when those Henchators come out, you block their path. Prevent them from reaching him by standing in front of them.
Do we also kill them?
Negative.
Can we root them?
Negative. You literally just stand in front of them. If they move, you move. Just like that. Other than that, kill name to win. There is a charm, and in order to make sure that everybody's got everybody's going to be able to have that charm dispelled at this time, I'm going to ask that your top, what do you think, 2 or 3, guys? I've usually done top 2.
I'm only doing 2.
Let's do top 2. Let's make sure your top 2 buff slots are empty. Meaning, you click off whatever's in slot 1 and slot 2, remembering what they are so you can ask for it to be recast. Put a junk buff up there. Any sort of clicky that you have. And then once you are fully buffed, you can click those off, making sure that that spell, that charm, will be in your first slot or your second slot if something goes wrong. In other words, leave your first 2 buffs open. Granted, if you leave them completely open and then ask for a rebuff, those rebuffs are going to fill those slots. You need to put something in there until you are rebuffed. Obvious, I know, but obvious warrior is obvious. So if you need a rebuff of anything, this is your time to get it. Ask. If anybody is not sure of what I just said, ask. We can help.
How many of those things that we need to stand in front of a Verona pop?
Between 1 and 3.
Okay.
I think there's actually 4 of them that you can
say. There's 4 in the zone, so.
What are they called? I'll check my tracking.
Henkator.
Yep.
Incator.
Just also,
Okay, yeah.
just
1, 2,
also
3,
be
4.
aware they do continue walking, so don't freak out when you stay in front of them.
As long as there is somebody blocking them, they should be okay. But anybody who can, please do so. Now we need, who would be best, which class would be best to handle the cancel magic, or dispel, I should say, of the charm? Which class?
If you got it.
Druid.
Enchanter gets a lot of dispels.
Let's throw it as a chanter responsibility then, because there's not a lot of mezzing. Thank you for volunteering.
Don't we only want the one that has 2?
So, which spell should that actually be? What's the name of the spell?
I think it's a null magic.
Nullify, possibly. Hang tight, checking it.
I have several. I know
There's
them.
cancel, nullify, and annul.
Because we only want to remove 1.
Nature's balance removes 1.
Excellent.
That's only a positive.
That's beneficial only.
Possibly strip enchantment? I'm not sure.
It's going to be probably cancel magic.
The lowest level one would make sense.
Taper's the lowest one, but I think cancel's the...
Yeah, Sycamore, do you have cancel magic?
Oh yeah, I have that.
Excellent. Let's have that. And if you see anybody get charmed, target them and dispel it until that buff disappears, okay?
Sounds good.
I have it loaded as well for backup. So
Thank you.
The paladins back them up because I feel like more people get charmed than just one.
Absolutely.
I mean, every casting class has cancel magic.
I have it loaded on Nitnoy and Ithacan currently.
Lovely. Alright, so again, charm equals dispel. Hopefully you've got your rebuffs done. If you are certain you've got your rebuffs done, you are welcome to click off those junk buffs, or you can wait till we actually get in the fight. Either way. As for the weapon swaps, warriors, we all understand what needs to happen. We're going to be calling it out. And what else?
What are we starting with? Does it matter?
We don't know.
Okay.
It's basically once we wake him up, He's going to go to a weapon rack and pick up 2 things. We need to equip the appropriate weapons to compensate for what he's doing.
Copy.
And if Dirkman does not have a 2-hand slash, how would you like to handle that?
Tank switch.
Either. Okay, we'll make sure.
Let me put out a tank order, and then we're going to be good. Again, this is our first time doing it, so don't expect a miracle, but we're going to give this a go.
And Dirk's going first?
I didn't say that.
Sounds like we should put him last if he doesn't have the right weapons.
That's what I was thinking.
I just got that idea since the way he said that.
What's that saying? If you're not first, you're last?
Who told you that?
Same one that said second place is first loser.
I always just thought it was if you can't find the asshole in the room, it's probably you.
That's true too.
Oh hell, Bobby, I was drunk when I said that.
Yep. Well played, sir.
Ricky, Bobby, whatever.
Ricky Bobby.
Alright, Pummel, you're going to be the first victim. Tank, to handle this, Grip's going to back you up. Wolf's going to pick up the slack, and then I'm going to get murdered, and then it's going to be 2-hand slash for Dirklin. That's pretty much the way it goes, right?
Right.
Well scripted.
Sounds reasonable.
We have a plan.
I'm surprised we haven't accidentally started it already.
Right? That is kind of our thing. Alright, let's creep into the room. There's nothing preventing us from moving into the room. That way you can kind of see how things work. You see these 4 weapon racks here. If he moves to this one, you need to equip a 1-hand blunt, 1-hand slash. If he moves to this one, you need to equip a 2-hand slash. If he's got spears, it's a 2-hand slash. If he goes over here, it's both 1-hand slashers. And if he moves all the way over to this one with the axes, that's when we have a 1-hand slash and shield.
And that's
I thought axes was the 2-hand slasher.
I got him backwards. Anyway, read your emotes. And read the raid chat.
If you're not sure, just ask someone.
That's just tank. That's just tank. Yes, everybody else continues to poke.
Correct. Now, one other thing that we need to keep in mind, I'm not looking at any specific dot class, but I need you to be very careful that you do not pull aggro on this. If he turns and you don't have that specific weapon type, he's going to start flurrying the raid, and we going to be effed. Because he has a 13k base hitters. That only powers up and gets much worse. Be very careful that we do not pull aggro unless it is absolutely intentional. If you are the next warrior in the list, I'm not saying pull aggro with the correct weapon type, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to use Sneer, Bellow, something like that with keeping yourself higher on that list. Don't derp it, but, well, be ready. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Now, this mouse is going to be moving around the room wherever the hell he wants, so I'm not going to give you a specific place to tank him. But, yeah. Anything else before we begin?
I need a healer for group 1. Hold on.
Copy that.
Don't. Oh, yeah, that.
Stupid question. What if we just stood in front of the Minotaurs and ranged them?
Don't derp it, just derp it.
Red Robin is out of chili.
Hey.
What would you like instead?
I want them to get their heads out of their asses, but let's go ahead and have, I'll just take some onion rings.
Hey, when we start it, he'll
Let's
go to
sell
a rack
onion rings
before he
first.
starts attacking, right? We wait until he equips.
We can take them down as long as we want, but the only thing that we need to worry about with these weapon types is that the person primary on aggro, the first on aggro, has the correct weapon types. So we can DPS them down as long as you're not switching tanks.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Hey, Tom, I don't know if you're in comms. but
Illusion
you
fates
can
on
take the
lizard
ban.
man.
Okay.
Alright, anything else before we get this started?
Looks like we got one AFK and one taking the banner now.
No problem, no problem.
Late should be good.
What about on activation? Will he go get weapons first before we're allowed to attack him?
likely what's going to happen is once we DPS him down to 95, that's when he'll wake up. He'll say, "What the hell you bothering me for?" and then move over to a weapons rack to F us up.
Got it.
All right. Anything else?
How do you block the Henchotars? We just stand in front
Physically stand in front of them. Make sure you are facing. They are facing you. Just get in their way. They might continue to move, but as long as each one that's moving, it's going to be between 1 and 4. It could be just one that moves. Could be 2, could be 3, could be all 4. I've only seen a max of 3, but maybe others have had worse luck. Just get in their way. As long as they are casting their stun, it's not going to have us AE silenced.
Can we just put the raid in front of that, all of them?
We could, but we need to make sure that that foo is not tanked in front of him also.
Okay. I'm just wondering. I think stopping them is going to be easy, but just to simplify things.
Hey, I'm glad you're asking. All right. Pummel, you ready to do this?
Yep.
All right. Let's go ahead and you're going to be following him wherever he goes. So be ready for that. And let's start DPSing him down. Let's get up in there.
Itkovian, you're a group lead, and the raid's unlocked. So if Eagle comes back, looks like he dropped.
Gotcha.
Make sure he's debuffed.
Send him an invite.
Coming in now. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yep, Eagle. Seems mean just beating up on him while he's sleeping.
95%. Be ready. Be ready.
It's like when your kids come and play with you when you're taking a nap.
He's a very heavy sleeper.
Just get up there and jump on his stomach.
All right, friends. He's moving. Call out weapons. Heals to Pummel. Watch your aggro.
Oh.
Keep him healed.
Yeah, let's get him patch healed.
He has not moved to a weapon rack yet. Just stay with it. Expect something around 75. He's moving, he's moving. Weapons!
It's far west. Looks like one hand blunt, one hand slash.
Let him get aggro.
That looks like 2 slashers, don't it?
Yes, Wolf.
Where's the bear left?
When do we use discs on this fight?
We'll call for it. Let's say 50%.
The only one hand blunt I have keeps casting DA on me.
He's moving, he's moving. Prepare for switch. He switched. He's got gears. 2 slashers.
2 hand slash.
He's got gears.
It's 2 one-handed slashers.
Correct.
Oh, this is all wrong then.
No, it's correct.
Nope. Raid chat. 2 gears.
Mine's right.
Thank you, Shadow.
Let's open up the deeps.
We're going to switch when defensive's down, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I got about 30 seconds or so.
Next up, Gerp.
Say when.
If you're burning, watch aggro.
You can start taking it now.
Henchator.
Slaver's up.
Gerp.
Slaver.
Slaver's up.
Switch.
One's pathing weird.
Is it taking bare feet with it? Do we need to dispel bare feet?
Oh, it's alone.
Fuck him. Kill the named. He's moving. Prepare for switch. Henchators. Ready to get in front of him. Be ready to get in front of him.
I'm over here.
They're all four moving. Holy crapola.
I'm stunned.
Good.
Can we pull him away from that Henchator?
I'm standing right in front of him.
That's alright, keep moving with it.
They're moving away from him?
Yeah, they are.
Sure, aggro guys.
Careful, he's gonna start tearing us up.
No, they go to the other side.
Open up that deep, Sunkron.
Someone call Blade.
Blade.
Nice.
Oh
God,
my
I wish I'd
gosh.
thought of that.
Neolam's moving. But
Doesn't matter.
we got a win.
Nice.
Well done, friends.
That's it.
That's it.
That's why I wanted to start us with this one. It's a confidence builder.
Yeah, that seems like that.
That seemed like overkill.
Yeah, but I died.
I was wondering if the Henchators were actually.
It could have been worse. I could have died.
That's
There's-
only worse for you.
There's the chest. Let's make sure everybody's rezzed up.
Drummery still needs a res.
Incoming. Well done, everybody. That's 2 out of 6, 5 down.
Should be a pretty good chest. We had 3 rangers die.
Yeah, 2 out of 5, and then Meldrath is the 6th. It should be good to open it up.
Nice belt. What's the cleric? Necro one.
Hey, a piercer.
Oh, good. More two-handers.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Bids are starting.
Looks exactly like the last one that dropped. The first item is a crafted rune.
Yeah.
No, the glowing prismatic rune is for spells.
Oh, okay. That's level 80 spell, right?
79, 80.
I Blizzard at 70. Going once. Going twice. Like check, please.
I'm guessing martialism, that's the tank, the
That's
warrior.
this.
Nice. Yes, it is.
Sweet.
Let's tank arms, not Bracer.
Okay.
Yep, that's arms.
Bids on the Paladin monk arms.
Nice, nice. Happy about that.
Congrats.
And how can you tell it's arms? Does it say that
It
somewhere?
says it, yeah. It's right
Oh, there it
underneath
is.
our
I see it.
Bracer.
I see it. Thank
I
you.
have Chiz no, I have Midget at 30. Chiz at 50.
As for the glowing prismatic rune, glowing is level 79 or 80. Mains, if you still need those, please random 2,000. Highest will win it.
Shadow at 51. Chiz at 60.
Do we roll on the weapon?
Midget at
No.
61.
The core.
2,000 for the glowing. 1712 Skyfall.
Shadow at 62.
I'm seeing an 1808 from Navardian. Nabardian.
Shadow at 62. Going once. Going twice. Light check, please. Red Shadow.
Any other rolls for that glowing?
Bids on the two-hander. I have Bubha at 25. Bubba 25 going once. Going twice. Like check, please. That's Bubba.
Navardian's going to get the glowing prismatic rune.
Hack.
It's karma, dude. Officer collusion.
Wow.
Bids on the caster belt.
As for the Whirring Clockwork rune, that's level 77 and 78. Mains, if you have not yet won a spell tonight, and still need one of these, please random 3,000. Highest wins it. 2994 Solace. That's a pretty solid one there.
Domi, I'm sorry. What's the belt at? Okay.
Have Marley at 30. Toma at 31. Syncope at 40.
It's a good first win tonight in Meldrat's Majestic Mansion. And how majestic it is. For these wooden walls and creaky floors.
It's going to make some battle casters.
I wear a sword.
Syncope at 51.
Confirmed, Lizard.
Hefe at 60.
Any others rolling for that whirring?
Hefe at 60. Going once. Going twice. Like check,
61.
please.
I couldn't get it topped.
Marley at 61. Marley at 60. Yep. Going once. Going twice. Light check, please.
So I've seen my like check before Marley put 61 in. I don't know.
She said it in voice chat. She couldn't type quick enough. So, congrats, Marty.
Yeah, if at any time we need to pause a bit because something's going on, just tell us. We can make that adjustment.
And I know I'm not a fast typer, so if for some reason you can't get in your bid and I'm finalizing, just say it in voice chat and then, I'll buy you extra couple seconds.
I just want to call it out. Super impressed. All the mages got over 1 million damage on that fight. Awesome job.
Well done, yes. The whirring's going to go to Solace.
Congrats, Solace.
Thank you.
All right, now that we've had that fun time, we can, I'm thinking, move on to the chessboard. Would probably be the next easiest wink wink, even though I'm a little worried about that viral dot. Unless
That's
one of
the
you
battle room, right?
Oh, wait. We can hit Meg and all of her griffins.
Brenda.
Yeah.
Sprocket.
We can F her up pretty easy, right? I think won't be that bad because we're good with dealing with ads. And that's really just an ad fight. Yeah, let's go mess with Meg.
Okay, follow Shadow Killer.
It appears our food is on the way.
Nice.
We're gonna go back south towards the elevator, like we did before.
You're gonna get to know the zone pretty well, friends.
Lizardman D, I faded.
West and south. There you go. Do not click the pillar in the middle of the elevator room. Hold here, there's mobs in the next room. If you're in the elevator room, keep going west and then slightly north. We're all around the corner waiting.
Gonna kill these?
Yeah, we're gonna kill these. We're gonna go through the elevator room to the north. Brenda, Meg events in the room north of the elevator. Stop. There's no elevator. I don't know where it is. Or am I glitched?
I see this.
I don't see. Yeah,
I see nothing. It looks like Oblivion.
Don't go in there or you'll need a cough. So
You might need a coffin.
I can try it out. If we have to go through there.
Give it a sec. The elevator should come down.
It looks like it's down. That's the thing in the center for the elevator, no?
Take a step.
Fuck it, I'll go.
I'll go too.
Nope.
Oh, he fell.
I'm
No.
not going.
It won't let me.
It wouldn't let you go at all?
Nope.
Trick floor.
Try taking the elevator.
I think we have to take the elevator
up
up and then go
and then
over
come
and then
down.
down. Yeah, I think that's what we gotta do.
So be it. Lead the way.
This room's this stupid ass.
We're backtracking, friends.
That elevator usually bugs out. I don't fix it.
So come here, don't click the center.
Yeah, if we learned anything from our start in MMM, it's don't just go clicking things. But do kill these ads.
Mobs in the elevator.
Who did that?
That's remember when I
That's very
said
bad.
don't go clicking things? This is one of those examples.
What just happened?
The elevator went up while we were fighting
somebody
mobs.
clicked.
What the fuck?
Which means those might like run around the zone and aggro other shit.
So should we get at it or what do
Nope.
we do?
Stand here and wait. Stand here and wait.
Fuck.
Stand here and wait. Instructions will follow.
Can we stop clicking the thingy?
Mob down. Up again. I mean, why are we going up and down?
Stop clicking things. Stay in this room and wait.
We stop moving.
Excellent. Let's get anybody who is not currently with the raid, COH to the raid.
Skyfall's gonna die.
Let's get off of the elevator. I'm going to plant a banner here. If you are not currently with the banner, please say something in raid chat so we can get you COH to here.
Getting Quake cough.
Thank you. Does anybody else need a COH?
Is Chelsea with the raid? Because she can copy Quake.
And she is currently coughing. I think our food is about to be here.
Excellent. That would be lovely.
Go north to the elevator room.
Alright, let's keep moving, friends.
Except the door's locked.
We'll give it a moment to hopefully catch up.
Josie, if you can cough quick when you get a chance.
Already did.
Awesome. Thank you.
Let's give it a few to hopefully catch up to us.
There, it's moving up now.
Excellent. Just be patient. There we go. Let's everybody pile in this room. Do not click anything.
Especially the thing in the middle of the room.
Get in, get in.
Everybody in. Yes, it's good to be in here.
Everybody in. The ceremony is about to begin.
Looks like everybody is in.
Excellent.
And
I'm not
now,
clicking shit.
now we can click it and go down. Correct, Lizard?
Correct. Thank you. It'll take it a moment for the doors to lock, and then we're going to move. I know this is new to a lot of people, so just be patient with us. We're going to get this all worked out. We already got 2 out of 6 lockouts here. There they go. We need to be real careful as we move. Do not aggro things.
Yeah, there's stuff right on the other side of the door too, so.
No aggro thingy thingies. Be careful. We are going to move towards the north door though, so be ready for that. It'll take it a moment for the door to open up. These things are weird.
Can I AFK to get the food?
Oh yes, absolutely.
What if I don't? Oh.
And we're going back up.
Going back up.
Son of a bitch.
It's fine. We'll just ride it up, wait, and then ride back down.
Yeah, I think the up is automated, right?
No.
So, for anybody wondering why we just went back up, somebody clicked the pillar in the center of the room. Let's not do that. It's very unlikely that this happened, but please also make sure your pets are with you so that they don't accidentally click something when they should not. I've clicked the center. We should be moving down in just a moment. Takes about 20 seconds.
Where's this coming from?
The room downstairs. They're going to be at the north door.
Oh, they're aggroing.
There we go. Everybody off the elevator.
Yeah.
And just a little bit to the north. Do not aggro the room. Don't run into the room all willy-nilly and aggro everything. Leave your willy with your nilly and kill these mobs.
Alright, I'm gonna go get the food.
We are mezzing, so make sure you assist.
It's already too late.
Banner is set in the room with Meg. Alright, we made it. So this is going to be... let's bring in some mobs. Clear the rest of the room without aggroing Brenda.
Oh, Moraine's still in the elevator.
We can also COH.
I got her.
Yeah, her computer's lagging up. Give her a second.
No problem, no problem. I'll be going over instructions first.
Is it okay to go in the room? I'm gonna aggro the.
It is okay. Just please do not mess with either of these mobs.
I just stand by the pillar.
We got
I'm
aggro.
pulling the.
Yep. We'll bring in any trash mobs, not necessarily all at once. In the meantime, I'll go over some instructions on how it's supposed to work. This is going to be one of the strangest events you have ever experienced in Everquest. Thank you, dear. Now, for those of you who don't know your Roman numerals, please kind of stay quiet during this fight, because this, literally, that matters. Basically, how the event works is there's 10-ish mobs. Let's just go with the ish. And we need to figure out what the magic password is to turn the event off. Once we get what the password is, we win. Now, the final number, like let's say the number is 63. The 3 on that, the ones digit, is the number that matters. Each mob is going to drop an item that has a word on it. That word is the password for what number that actually is. So we need to say them in order to create the password. So like let's say there's 999. That's going to be the 9th word. And so on. I know it sounds kind of weird, but that's basically how the event works. And the event gets worse and worse as time goes on. There are 3 phases. And if we give all 3 sets of passwords correct, we win the event. If we fail, it gets worse. So, Brenda is going to be the focus of this, is actually going to be in a steam suit. There's nothing too horrible about her, except for the fact that she is rootable and to be kept away from the raid. She has nasty AEs, so as long as we keep her rooted away from the raid, and snared, we're going to be perfectly fine. Now, what I
actually fight her, right? No DPS to her.
Yeah, there's no reason to mess with her other than keep her away from the raid. Now, what I don't remember, and somebody else can help me out with this, are any of these ads mezzable?
They're not mezzable, but they're rootable.
All right, thank you. So, knockback root is going to be a hefty thing here. We are going to emphasize that. So let me give you an example. I'm going to type this out, and I want you to see what I'm talking about here. I'm going to type it out on Nimit and Raid Chat. Now, that could be... these are going to be Meg's Enforcer Mark blank. So, for example, the first one, what would that number be?
3.
63. No,
100.
113.
113.
And what would... this is why we're talking this over.
It's 3, 2, then 5.
Correct.
325, yeah.
So it's going to be, that's going to be the third one, that's going to be the second one, that's going to be the fifth one. They're each going to have an item. We need to figure out what the password is so that we can use that password as we're going. We need to decode that by going 1 through 10. Does that make more sense? So the item is going to be, for example, password fragment pinion. Password fragment error, password fragment binary. It's going to be different words like that. And you're going to see that item so you can see in your loot window what that number is of the mob and what the password actually is. And we need to convey that to Meg, the giant robot, ahead. Once we do that successfully, the next wave comes. It might be once we kill the last one. I don't recall that for sure. Does anybody recall whether it's on kill or on success.
What was the question? Sorry.
Whether the next wave is triggered upon the kill of the last mob, or whether it's on success of saying the password.
I think it's when it says the password.
Okay, thank you. That's what I was thinking, but I don't quite remember it. It's been too long. That's one of the things I didn't write down. On top of that, we have 5 minutes to kill all 30 mobs. So, the first wave, we need to get number 1, number 2, and number 3. Once we get number 1, number 2, and number 3, we get the second wave. Once we get on wave 2, it's going to be, we need to find number 4, number 5, and number 6. On the third wave, we need to find number 7, number 8, and number 9. And it looks like Eagle Eyes, you are absolutely correct on that.
Yeah, I dyslexically misread the V as an X on the first one.
We good. You're absolutely correct. So that would be, we need to find out if it were the first wave, we would need the password for number 1, 2, and 3. So on the second wave, we're looking for the password from 4, 5, and 6. And on the third wave, we need the password from 7, 8, and 9. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. Who's good enough to do this? Look at the loot window, figure out which one it is, and then speak to Meg correctly. I can do it if nobody else does, but I'd rather have somebody else spread the love here.
I can, but not heal in my box.
Understood.
I can do it.
Thank you.
The Roman numerals of the 10 that spawn each wave change each time we do the event? Because Ras or
You just want to pay
Alakazam,
attention to the one number.
Alakazam looks like it's the same ones.
Right, but the only one that matters is the one, because it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's really easy.
Yeah. No matter what number you get, just look at the last digits.
Right.
Thank you, Shadow Killer.
That's what Alakazam is saying, is that's the kill order. I don't know if that changes each time, but that's why I was trying to ask that.
We're about to find out.
So they may be mezzable later.
Right, they probably are, but we can't do that now.
Alright, so that all being said, you see the mobs over in the corner. Yes, indeed, they are red. This is an interesting event. It's something that we're going to have to work through. I'm not, again, expecting necessarily a win the first time, but it's definitely worth learning the event.
Also worth mentioning, Lizard, is whoever the tank is that's going to keep aggro on Brenda, just to make sure if Root breaks, it's not going to others. Also be prepared to give the wrong password to end the event early if we're wiping.
Well said. I'm thinking that we are going to put our knights on Brenda. I know it's kind of a weird thing, but we're going to put our knights on Brenda. We're going to put... I'll go over who in just a sec. I'm thinking... wait a minute. Who was it that said that they're going to do the passwords?
I can, Tama.
Excellent. Good. Let's say we put Brenda... Where are we going to put Baby? Let's put Baby in the northwest corner, huh?
Nobody puts Baby in the corner. I had to.
Thank you for doing that.
If you didn't, I would have.
You got a better corner?
One away from everyone.
Yeah, I figure since we're all on this side, we might as well put her far away. Let's say northwest corner. I am really confident in the Enchanter ability of Beguiler's directed banishment. So, that one's very difficult to resist. It can, but it rarely happens. And since the mob is rootable, Let's make sure the mob is pushed back and rooted as much as needed in the northwest corner.
Southwest might be a little easier to get her rooted because she paths a little bit.
All right, so you think southwest would be a good way to go? Okay, I'm good with that.
And plus, it also frees up where you got to turn in the passwords at that big face over there.
Good call. In that case, let's have the raid move to the northeast corner. Let's all move to the northeast corner now. I know there's a bunch of these foos here, and they will activate on us and F us up. Well, should we do that, though?
Can we just be by the console instead?
Yeah.
Who am I? I'm sorry. Who am I root pushing?
There's going to be Dr. Brenda Sprockets in the middle is going to hop into a steam suit, and you're going to push her into the southwest corner zone.
Thank you.
We're going to have paladins assisting on that because they also have a solid root, and they are going to be building aggro. That way they die before anybody rootin' does. Rootin', tootin', and shootin'. Thank you, Mid. Alright, what else do we need to go over? Talma's doing the verbal stuff. Basically, from what I remember, you target Meg, you get up on the console, and you say the correct words. Nobody else say any words other than Talma. The other mobs that are going to be spawning during this are allegedly mezzable, but they probably aren't because they're retcon. Yeah, they're 85, so let's not even worry about that. Allegedly, they are rootable, so there's no reason we can't push them back. So we have how many Rangers in raid? We've got an assload of them, 6 of them.
We have no Rangers.
Since we have an assload of no Rangers, feel free to use your stuff.
Hail of arrows.
V, good to see you.
Or the root, I assume.
Yeah, just knock back, root them away if they end up getting silly on us. Because 10 mobs at a time kind of sucks. But we will be ready to pick them up and do what we have to. Again, we have 5 minutes total to give the password. Is there anything we need to go over before we begin this?
So are the Rangers just splitting up into corners?
So the ads don't summon either, just to give you a heads up.
Nice.
Give us the password.
Alright. Talma, you good?
Yep.
Excellent. Is anybody not ready to start this?
And
thank you, V.
Quick question. How do they add? They just like one at a time, a whole corner at a time? Or
All corner, the whole corner. They all gonna F us up.
Should we be standing here?
Probably not.
They add with a calculator.
But which one's gonna start first?
It's random. It's some for me.
Exactly. So, let's be ready to do our deed. Knockback root is the thing. Let's.
Do they deactivate once the password is given?
We murder them, all 10.
Okay.
I mean, we don't have to. We only have to kill 9 and get their password. But murder what's needed.
Let's just give this a go. Yeah.
Let's do this. I will trigger the event. Let's make this happen. Triggering the event. Be ready. Here we go. Enforcers are up. Let's get him handled, get him dead.
Kenora's down.
Syncope's there.
You know what's weird? Is I went over to banish it, and it just rooted the things way in the back corner. It never hit her.
Directed banishment or regular?
Yeah, the directed. Yeah.
We got fire disposals.
Alright, whose emote is that?
I just turned it off.
Thank you.
Dummy, you may need to give me the password fragment.
Give Tama loot.
Oh crap!
It shouldn't be needed.
I'm saying the fragments and not getting a response.
Oh
You have
shoot!
to loot them.
Anyone able to get Syncope up? She seems to be getting hit with some kind of dot.
She got up and went right back down.
Trying again.
Tell me you're a master looter.
First one's gonna be XLI. Yep, you got it.
Banner is here, yes, so we can come back.
Yep.
Dirk down. Dirk up.
Dirk down.
Oh boy. Bit of a chaos fight.
Brenda just hit me for 23k.
Nice.
She hit me for 30k.
Alright.
I've got Brenda currently.
Thank you.
It,
Right.
it wasn't. It was a cast.
If you're dead, banner back.
Low gain is down too.
I'm bringing them back to the thingy.
So I'm guessing these ads weren't visible.
They're not.
No lead
They
5.
never were.
I'm not getting anything from Meg.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Sorry.
That's okay.
You're not supposed to give him to his brownie?
Giggity.
You have to say the word.
Go to Meg and say the word.
I'm saying the word. I'm spelling it correctly. I tried that.
Are you close enough?
He's on it.
There we go.
There it is.
There we go.
First password.
Alright.
Get through the rest.
We probably won't have time to get them all, but at least we got it on an understanding of how it works.
One minute.
Heal through the AE.
Ho ho. Don't accept res. It's done.
Wait. Do not give the third password. Do not give the third password. Let the time tick down. There's no reason to trigger another event, another wave, if we're not going to be able to do it. So let's just pause here. We have an understanding of how it's supposed to work. We're going to reset it. We're going to make sure we're buffed up, and then we'll go for it.
Just give the wrong password.
What's the repops in between waves?
If you give the wrong password, all the mobs spawn, so you want to make sure everybody's together.
I
There
thought
we
if you
go.
give the wrong one, it ends the event.
No.
Oh, the room respawns.
Yep.
Trash in the room. Okay.
All right, let's pick up the trash.
They're all rooted.
Good job. Bring them out one at a time.
Back up and then pull them to you.
All the ones on the other side of the room are weird as well.
Good job.
So if you're standing in them, please stop doing so.
This will give me an opportunity to have some of my burger. How was your burger, dear?
I have a salad and it's good.
Oh, good. All right, so Syncope, what specifically was hitting you? Is it a spell?
Well, there were some ads at that very last time I died, but before that, there was some dot or something. It looked like a snare, a necro snare.
Yeah.
It just kept going off, and it was just, I didn't have any buffs, so.
And it got you
Gotcha.
the second time as well, yeah.
Right.
All right, just checking. All right, so let's make sure we got rebuffs going out. Talma, you good going forward?
Yes, I apparently
Excellent.
needed to be ridiculously close.
Yeah.
I did not need to loot, though.
Even better.
Could I get a spell haste, please?
Yep.
So you basically got to be like standing on this damn thing.
Yep.
That's where Shadow Killer is.
Again, wasn't expecting to win the first round, but you survived the first wave. That's basically, we get 3 waves of this, and we win.
Yeah, we were pretty much standing in the first wave.
Yeah, that's kind of a thing. Perhaps we should position ourselves a little bit differently.
Well, now that we know that she doesn't put on the suit until she's in the south of the area, we could probably just stand in the middle, yeah?
Until the ads spawn.
I do want to make sure we're as far away as possible from her AEs, because her AEs, I think, are 300 range. So standing all the way in the opposite corner is going to keep us safe.
Maybe follow her in when she's pushed into the corner?
The issue is when the oil slicks start coming out, it triples her damage if you're in a slick and get hit by the AE.
Yeah.
A 45k hit is going to kill you.
Can we start at the banner?
Her targeted AE is 200 range. The blowtorch is 500. No. Point blank?
Directional 500.
All the directional stuff is 500. Yeah.
And what's the distance between corner to corner?
Doesn't matter. I think the pillars are line of sight thing, anyways.
I would guess corner to corner is 300, 350 maybe.
All right. So let's make sure that you are, and by you people, I mean especially those of you healing, are hidden behind one of the pillars. Stay out of line of sight. Because in the off chance that the pillars will actually block line of sight, you might live.
Could we pull her into the corner on the back of the pillar?
Yes, she can be placed like that, and we can also face her to the outside corner if needed. We can put her in one of these, Shadow.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. If we can get her in this corner right here.
Additionally, to expound on what Marley just said, if you res someone, they will pop in, get hit by the AE, and immediately die again, so don't.
Yeah, I was seeing that as well. That's what happened to Syncope.
And I think a good reason why that happened to Sunder is because if you stand in that corner, the pillar is going to be blocking line of sight for Brenda. So if you look at the room and you see the southwest corner, you gonna die. So if you stand ish where anywhere between Ninmit and the south northeast corner. Yep, if you stand anywhere between Ninmit and the northeast corner, you probably will not get hit by that AE. So check yo positioning, and we'll bring any mobs in here so we don't have to worry about Brenda's mess. Also, if you are rooting or doing other fun things on Brenda, and you joust out, you hit it, and you head back in, you are less likely, not likely, but less likely to get hit by the AEs, using the pillar to your advantage.
Are we not starting in the northeast corner again?
I think it would be a good idea to start in the northeast corner.
Okay, I was confused. I thought you just said if we're standing between Nitnit and the northeast corner, we're going.
Yep. Because Ninmit is at the pillar in the northeast corner, and the northeast corner is over here. So anywhere in that range, you can fight mobs, you can do whatever the hell you want. Just make sure you are not within visual range of the southwest corner.
Okay, my bad.
We good. I'd rather you ask than be wrong.
I do remember using that corner. I think we can use that corner though.
Alright, please make sure you get your buffs. When you're ready, come on down to the northeast corner.
There's a slime in the hallway on the other side of this wall.
Bring it.
Well, I don't know how to get it to us.
Drink more vodka. I mean, sorry.
Wolf, you're crouched.
There we go.
Nice.
Head attack through the wall.
So you could just have Crag drop a totem.
Oh yeah. I hear that works. Eventually it'll be coming from the elevator room. From the south.
Taking a long way around.
Hopefully it doesn't take the real long way and bring other mobs.
Making its way downtown.
It's gonna warp.
Oh, I killed my pet.
Aww.
Womp. Not buffing it.
Why is Joe an air pet? Why is Joe an air pet?
Probably because that was the last one summoned.
I don't summon air pets. This was when you were dragging me along with you to.
Which pet do you prefer?
Water pet is the high damage pet. Although, if you need the stuns,
It's helpful.
then you cast all the air pets you want, and I'll use air pets for root content.
Alright, let's get a mana check, please. We got more things to murder still. All right, everybody to the northeast corner, unless you're tanking or punting. As in paladins and rangers and enchanters. And maybe a lizard man should be the only ones out here. You know how that frickin' lizard is.
Yeah, I do.
I'll go ahead and move the banner over to this corner also. Hopefully it'll help. That way, if you choose to banner back in, which is always a good choice, you will likely not get hit with as many AEs. Alright. We are just about ready to get this party started. Does anybody have any questions as to their task or how to perform it? Thank you, Shadow Killer. Talma, you good on that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Not quite sure where I'm going to stand, but I'll figure it out.
You'll figure it out.
And the password can change each set of those ads, right?
That's
Absolutely.
correct.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, if we knew that, we'd just say it from the start and say F it all.
Mm-hmm. Oh shoot, I got Tauntaun for show. Not
Oops.
anymore. Although I think we're at the point now.
Password 3
where
will be
I
held
can
until your command, Blizzard.
Thank you.
leave taunt on him and it will not be a big deal because the warriors are
Yeah, we're starting to get some AAs and such.
big time.
So the again, we have 5 minutes total to beat all 3 waves. So we need to kill these mobs very quickly. Think Solteris 1. Follow your assist, and let's make this happen. Anybody not ready? Starting the sequence. Focus, friends. It begins.
Y'all should be behind the pillar, not next to it.
Get out of line of sight unless you're
Conversation
doing.
with Meg.
Do it, do it. Incoming. Pick him up, burn him down.
Bring them in.
Meg's, Brenda's activating. You're rid of her. Bring these mobs in. We don't need these AEs.
GURPS down.
Oil slick is what this is called.
Yeah, you gotta get out of that.
They're on the ground. Just don't stand in them.
Follow us, just burn them down.
That's 3 right there.
Say the first 2 and hold. Gotta get these dead, friends. Amendments down.
Talma down.
Down.
Solus
Solus
down.
down.
Alright, I got a better way to handle this going forward. Can we confirm these are rootable?
They are.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, we got half the raid dead. We're gonna pause here.
Yeah, we need to figure oil slick. I know you just said you stand in it, but I've moved all over the place and it doesn't go away.
Well, it has. You have to give it time to go away. They're on the ground. There's like black oil slicks on the ground. They look like dead oozes.
Okay, my other question is.
And when you move out of it,
I'll
it'll
get
take
to the
off
questions in a
slowly,
moment.
But if you're in it, you'll keep getting stacks.
Yeah, just stay away from it.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I want everybody piled into the far corner of the northeast corner. Talma, you up?
Not yet.
Okay, no problem. I am going to trigger the end of the event. Everybody pile in the corner.
I'm just keeping Brenda locked down.
Yeah, me too. Should I be over here? She's on me.
Yep, everybody get to the corner real quick. Here we go. Triggering the end.
Heads up.
Mob's incoming. Root him back.
Also, the pillar did not seem to block the AE. I was directly behind it, and I got blasted.
Same.
Interesting.
And it's pretty much almost, if not entirely, the whole length of the area.
Alright.
Where was the mob on the first attempt?
Basically same location.
You may have just resisted it.
Once we get all these dead, let's get the dead rezzed up. I'll go over the plan for the next phase. This time will be a little bit different.
Doing a mass res.
Got one running right now.
Let's finish clearing up the trash out of the room, get everybody rezzed up, and we can start a rebuff.
Okay, that looks like all the trash.
Thank you. So,
Not to add to complicated, but I am not exactly clear on how to heal this because people are dying like instantly, and it's like you're standing there and you don't know where to go first.
understood. I'll try to make it a little bit easier next round.
Milo.
Yes. Yeah, we can take another life, Clark.
Oh, I'm pretty much 90% dead. I just drove like 9 hours today.
That's still probably better than Ninmit. You're welcome to his spot.
I'll move them to sit out group.
Gating old Ninny Poo.
Lizardman D, I faded.
Zoning up to...
Yep, don't take the banner yet. We gotta get you in task.
Oh, I'm already in. I'm zoning to Fort Mac now.
The banner's down.
Oh, are y'all in the middle of the instance?
Yes, banner is set in the instance.
Well, I guess I'll throw them then. I'll do that then.
Yep. Alright, let's make sure we get everybody rebuffed up. We're going to handle things just slightly differently this round. And by that I mean, I will start with a question. I am aware that the Enchanter AA Beguiler's banishment will basically punt back in a cone almost anybody in front of them. Is there any other class that has a similar AA or ability or spell?
Ranger's Root does, it's just a small punt though.
It's everybody in front of them?
Yes.
It's a cone thing.
Yeah, it's a cone attack. Yeah.
Okay. Then that being the case, what we're going to do is we're going to use that to initially handle the ads. And we're just going to keep pushing them back. Now, who has the viral root? That is live, right?
I'll be right back.
I have no
Said
idea.
Viral Mez, but
Okay, that might not be out yet. Alright, give me a sec.
Only viral things I think are out right now is a viral slow and a viral reverse damage shield.
Gotcha. Okay. And thank you. Alright, so the idea that I have here is if we have 10 mobs coming in, if we can basically punt them away from the raid, we don't have them absolutely murdering us. We put a couple of people specifically on Brenda, pushing her back, and then surviving. What I'm seeing, Skyfall seemed to have a pretty good luck with not dying. Maybe Brenda was just focused on other people.
I was getting hit with the AEs, but they weren't doing shit to me.
Gotcha.
Did you have the oil slick?
Yeah, I had the debuff on me, but I mean, I think the lowest I got was 80%.
I mean, with one stack of oil slick on me, they hit me for 32k.
And she hit me with Mathematron Mallet for 30k.
Yeah, that's what hit me as well.
Oh, 30k still isn't going to kill me, so I mean, that's okay. I can get enough time to get a heal off.
Shadow Killer, I like that idea. Let's go ahead and make the switch, friends. We are going to change it to where we are standing in the northwest corner, and Brenda will be in the southeast corner this time. Please move to the northwest corner.
6 being right here is easier to handle initially.
100%, man. I like it.
So that means we'll be pulling mobs from the northeast corner to the northwest corner?
If necessary, yes.
The mobs go active in waves of 10, and they go active all over the room. So they're the 10 that go active are scattered around.
Yep, so similar to how we handle the crystals of pushing them back, we're going to push back these mobs and then only bring them in as needed. That'll help keep our raid alive. That will make quite a bit of difference. Again, we are punting Brenda to the southeast corner, not the southwest corner.
Okay.
Southeast or northeast?
We are punting the named to the southeast corner. We are going to be in the northwest corner. We switched corners for this phase. We're going to focus our attempt, and that is enchanters and rangers specifically are going to knock back root the mobs as they're coming in.
That's fine. Just give me Midget Knight, and me and him should be able to keep Brenda and get her in position.
That works. And if we need to add more people, let me know. Since you guys seem to be doing okay with it, let's use our enchanters and other rangers for their best ability of keeping these mobs pushed back away unless we need to bring them in.
Cool.
I think that's going to help a lot with these waves. Because the biggest issue we're having is people getting murdered by Brenda, which doesn't seem to happen as much in the corner, and getting murdered by ads.
Okay. What's your highest level stun go up to? Your AE stun.
83.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 83.
That's correct.
Sure. Okay, I just thought I'd ask. Because I was saying these are stunnable, they seem like somewhat or rootable. I was wondering if we just AE stun some of them.
Yeah, that'd be freaking awesome if we could. Got a few more weeks for that, though. Alright, so keeping the mobs off the raid, different corner. I think that'll help out. Mana check, please. All right, so just for clarification, I would like to get a MGB CR and MGB wood as soon as the mob, right before the mobs start coming in. That should help us out as well with some of the heals. Dropping an exquisite benediction might be beneficial as well.
I'll drop the CS when it starts.
Thank you.
Feet got the wood.
Nice. Now, some are into that, so hey.
Feet's giving you what?
I'll follow up second with the CR.
Thank you.
I don't remember using the word my.
No kink shaming.
Yeah, we went over that already. Alright, it's going to be, so just one more time, it's going to be Skyfall and Midget Knight who are going to be handling the named. And if something goes wrong, they'll tell us. Everybody else is going to be in the northwest corner, where we currently should be. And we're going to be pushing back the ads and murdering the ads as quick as possible in the corner. The reason why we're pushing them back is to keep them off of the raid in their initial wave that they come in. The Enchanter one does at least 3. So,
The Enchanter one does at most 3.
So, Logain and Syncope, pick your direction and fire at will.
I haven't hit the cap on the Ranger one, so.
Still got a couple. Still got a couple in the northeast corner.
Move on over, people.
Alright, everybody in northwest corner.
What's the knockback on the Enchanter one?
It's a lot farther than ours.
Seriously,
It's
fucking
nice.
far.
It's really
It's like
nice.
a punt.
And it's a nearly 100% Membler, too.
Yeah, we get that
Except
next expansion.
When it doesn't do that, it really sucks because it pisses everybody off real bad.
What were you gonna say, Skyfall?
Let's say our route has no there's no number. It's just it's indefinite.
Because I've hit like 30 things before, so I assume no.
Only thing I know I'm excited about is Dead Hills.
That's way down the road.
That was intended.
Let's focus on this event.
Alright, friends, anybody not ready? Talma, you good?
Copy. Yes.
Skyfall good?
Mm-hmm.
Mid, you good?
I'm about there, yeah.
Excellent. Triggering event. Be ready, friends. Incoming! Prepare for shenanigans.
Where are they?
Nice.
3 in the northeast, rooted.
Bring them in as needed.
Some coming from the southeast.
Bring them in as needed.
Stay out of that oil. Melandriel, move. Midget Knight, move.
I wasn't even near it and I got it.
Gerp.
It'll happen. Pull them in, pull them in. Only got 5 minutes.
I will clear it.
Pommel.
It doesn't matter if we kill these in order, does it?
Doesn't matter what order we're killing them in, we gotta kill them.
Alright, target the one that's not in the middle of the rest of them. Nope, dead.
Yeah, they're all on top of that oil, so
Wolf guard down.
Gabriel.
They all just ate me.
You say we need some help on Brenda?
All the ads came in and chewed me up.
Alright, we need some help on Brenda. Looks like Canaris is over there.
Please run back if you died. Take the banner.
I'm back up.
Time is fleeting, friends.
yeah, we're just fighting them on oil slicks.
That is the least favorite thing to do.
Alright, Canar's down.
Nev's down.
We got too many. Don't continue. Let's clean these up.
Yeah, we shouldn't have fought them where they were. We should have pulled them to us.
Correct. When this dies, everybody alive, get in the northwest corner. Pile all the way in as far as you can get. Northwest corner, get in there. Triggering the reset. Reset incoming.
Hang on a second, Milo. Zoning.
Swear to God, we need a sector of fire. Little stakes in the ground.
I feel like we're missing something.
3 here.
Honestly, it's all about.
I just rooted a whole bunch of them.
It's
All
all
right.
about if you get in an oil slick, you have to get out of it immediately, and then hope the debuff wears off you before she AEs. If I have 0 stacks, the AE hits for 10k. It's perfectly healable. But
That's
if
what got me.
If you have a bunch of stacks, you get hit for 30k and you die. The majority of us
Yep.
will die.
Oh,
So it's all about staying out of those oil slicks, and it's got a little vicinity around it too. So like,
Got more
especially
mobs.
around here.
Yeah, it was a pretty decent range on that oil slick because I wasn't anywhere near. I tried to go around it and I ended up getting the dot. So like I basically couldn't get out of the corner without getting the oil slick. So where we were fighting the mobs, there was an oil slick next to it, and that was anybody that was fighting ads was getting oil slick.
We shouldn't be fighting them anywhere in the room except behind this pillar. Pull them into behind here.
Yeah, I mean the whole point of us rooting them was so that we wouldn't have all of them at once, and then everybody ran out to fight all of them at once, anyways.
Yep.
So
I had him parked.
Can we have one person pull them in?
Yeah, you could have absolutely somebody just breaking a root and pulling them in.
Yep. We'll go over how we're changing it for this round. We got another plan, and I'll go over that once everybody's up. And once I finish my burger.
This is a tuna burger.
Is it a real burger?
When these are dead, is it safe to walk out into that hall?
Yeah. There's 3 more mobs up in the room. 4 more. There's 3 down south by the door and 1 on the east wall.
What if we pulled in front of the doorway? It's like it's awful thick.
I thought I remember tanking her in the doorway back in the day.
So that gives you
shield.
Yeah,
Incoming.
it's like a very interesting cone of. Damn it! My bad. I wasn't quick enough. You have walls on 3 sides if you get in the doorway. Is my point.
I can push her in the doorway. I just feel worried I pushed her through it.
Yeah, but we're not tanking her, right?
No.
Right. And again, once everybody's up, once these mobs are dead, I'll go over the new plan. Let's just make sure we're getting everybody alive.
That should be all the trash.
Thank you. You are now safe to roam about the room.
Really couldn't fit the raid in here.
Quiv, I know you said something, but we couldn't hear it.
He was asking for a raid invite.
Yeah, what I was thinking is, Satsa, is actually putting the named in here. And then leaving the raid out there, hoping that this wall here is going to help block that AE.
Considering their HP, do we want to try AEs? Because they are very low HP.
And they don't summon.
I mean, honestly, I'm pretty sure you can beam just fine in this room.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
About the vantage point.
Yeah, the aggro is definitely the concern there, Sky, without a doubt.
And we can confirm that these mobs do not summon when lower health, right?
Correct.
Excellent.
I mean, if we can, here's what I'm thinking. If we get all the mobs in this corner, we all stay in this corner. We can put a lot of heals down just right here, as well as do AoEs on everything right here. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but just a thought.
Just gotta be able to move from the oil slicks, that's all.
Yeah, the oil slicks are random.
So the question that I have is, if we were to do rains, or hail of arrows and all the other crap, beams is sort of the word I'm looking for. Is that going to aggro anything outside this room?
It shouldn't. I mean, in this zone,
No.
it can, but in this room is like far enough in the corner, we're good.
All right.
As long as we're facing into the corner, like the northwest direction, doing it, you ain't gonna hit shit.
I mean,
there's nothing east of us, there's nothing south of us, there's nothing north or west of us. The only room we'd have to possibly be concerned about is directly southeast, next to the elevator room.
I just stood in this corner and hailed it from the southeast corner to the southeast and got nothing.
Thank you.
Yeah. So if Siren didn't get anything, we're good, because that's the only area we'd have to be worried about.
Yeah.
And that's really only hail of arrows that I think that's an issue. The caster beams stop at walls, as far as I know.
All right, so I'd like Midget Knight, Skyfall, to join me in the middle of the room, please. What I'm going to ask is, once Brenda goes live, I want you parking her in this corner over here, where I currently am.
Okay.
If you can park her in this corner, we should be okay-ish. On top of that, I want to make sure that since she is directional, Midget, were you able to hold aggro on her?
Yeah, I was able to.
Excellent. I want you facing. I don't know. Can you open this door? Can you be facing the? Can you be facing like south? Can you have her facing south or have her facing east?
Yeah, I can try it.
Excellent. That way, no directional. She's not facing any direction that the raid currently is.
Will Midget lose line of sight for heals?
He'd be
Yes,
too far away,
100%.
probably.
But if what I'm thinking works, that wall is going to block the AE. Then all we'll have to do is deal with the ads. Now, the other idea is if everybody is piled super tight on the banner, except for our rangers and enchanters, I want our rangers and enchanters all mass pushing every one of the mobs in the northwest corner so that we can all rain and AE and beam them down. Because if all the mobs get pushed into the northwest corner, we're facing outward. Raid is huddled at one location. We can keep our MGBs going. We can keep our group alive. If we don't hit Brenda's AEs, we might be okay. Even if we do get in an oil slick, who freaking cares? Her AEs aren't hitting us. Now, I could be wrong on this, and we might get effed again, but I think this is worth a try. Any dissenting opinions on that?
Where are you putting Midget Knight with Meg?
I'm
We're
heading.
in the
I'm heading
doorway.
there right now.
Okay.
This side, and having her face east or south.
All right, don't move.
He's not. Yeah, I'm checking him.
Yeah, see if you can hit him.
I can hit him
Okay.
from the extreme northwest.
Well, that's where the mob's going to be. That's not where I'm going to be standing.
Yeah, so mid's probably going to be over here or something, right?
Okay.
Oh, I thought you would be in this elevator, pretty much.
Oh yeah, that works too. Hell yeah, you can be in the
You're
elevator.
a
That
little
way.
out of range here. Let me see.
Yeah, it says target needs to get closer.
I can come in the room and I can always stand over here too. I mean, that shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Nope, I got you from just moving a little east. I get you.
Nice.
If you're gonna do that, stand in a room right here.
Okay, so pretty much right around these boxes.
Yeah, in between here, so she can still kind of see you, but that way the other ads as they go active hopefully don't see you.
Okay, I got you covered.
Sounds good.
Get off of this.
All right. Again, I think this is worth a try. It might not work, but I think it is. Please be fully shrunk, even if you have an amazing glowing high sea sword, and everybody huddle on the banner. Everybody on the banner. Make like Bruce and get in the banner.
Wow.
Just to note, there was an oil slick right here last time.
That's okay. If Brenda isn't hitting us with the AEs, we can get oil slicked all we like.
Slippery when wet.
Oh yeah. Because the only thing that the oil slick does is modifies her AEs, yes?
Correct. In a most painful way.
Oh yeah. And again, might not work, but let's try it. Everybody huddle on the banner, please. Pack it in tight. What we're gonna do, again, rangers, enchanters, your job is to push every single mob into the northwest corner as quickly as possible. Use your whatever the hell your abilities are called and make it work. Get all DOS mobs in there. And the raid's job to beam them down, burn them down, rain on them, rain on their parade, do whatever you got to do. Volley of whatever the F, vine lash, hey, whatever it's called. I'm a warrior here. You guys know more about trees and shit.
Yeah, I mean, we can't really push them well into the corner. It's like it's a good long recast on our AE route, so it's not very
Yeah, but
efficient.
if you've got-
directing somewhere.
As long as you've got them rooted,
Got
channels
five
can
people
punt
doing
every
it?
8 seconds.
I have mine up too as well.
Five people is fine, but they're coming from different directions, so it's like we can't. It's kind of wonky to get them all.
So that being the case, do you believe it might be better to... Well, they're going to charge the rate anyway, so they're going to get in this area. Would it be better then to have a warrior, let's say, AE taunt, maybe run around us a little bit and run them into the corner?
Yeah, then we can root them all there.
Sounds like a Quev job.
Only problem is they're aggroing at different times, and we only have so much fortitude and weapon shield.
I think we just let them come into the corner and we push what we can in, but We just have to have somebody ready to grab stuff that goes out to Skyfall and Midget as well.
Sounds good. Let's try it as is, and we'll go from there. All right, Mid, Sky, you good?
Yep.
All right, everybody. Hope you got your stuff loaded. We're going to do this. Yep, absolutely, V. All right, friends, starting the sequence. It's time to make this happen. Incoming. Event is triggered. Be ready.
There they are.
Here you come.
Mobs on Skyfall immediately.
Push him in, push him in.
There's 3 more.
Push him in. AE them down. Don't wait.
Don't be near the pillar. There's an oil slick right
Big
there.
oil slick right there.
It shouldn't matter if she's in position.
She's not in position yet because I had a bunch of mobs on me.
Oh, that's bad.
Anaya, you gotta move.
Yeah, I'm moving. So much for not.
The oil slick is directly under the banner, just FYI.
That's all right. Yeah, Brenda's not in position. That could be an issue. Let's say you want some help with that?
I'm done.
Shoot off another CR, someone.
Incoming.
I'm going to banner back.
It's almost dead. First password did get off.
All right, she's now in the corner. Let's see if we get any more AEs.
Down.
Oh no! Okay, that's a bad idea.
Oh god, she's
Oh,
here.
she's here.
She's
She reset.
Oh,
She came right and killed me.
That's
Yeah, too
interesting.
far away, I guess.
not good.
All right, now we know.
Do that.
Ooh, that A hurts.
Somebody able to get the wrong password in and cancel the event?
Wow. I was full health and then I was dead.
Looks like a reset.
All right, so that's not going to work.
Dami has like 5 bombs on him. He's gonna die soon.
Should I banner back or are we waiting?
Only banner back if you are in Viz. Things are not going well in here, but these mobs do not see in Viz.
Is it worth it to come back?
Hmm.
They're rooted. If you guys back up, you're not gonna get being beat on by them.
Not sure.
Summon.
I'm not coming
Yes, they
back
do.
till-
Once you start damaging them.
Can't push her out the doorway. She's gotta go in that corner.
Yeah. So what actually happened there? Talk me through it, guys. With Brenda, that is, with Brenda.
I got hit by 76k by Catholic touch.
For pushing her out the door?
She DT'd.
I'm just gonna grab her with a weapon shield this next run and drag her ass wherever the hell I want it.
Alright. So when did she leash? At what point?
She was at the in that little hallway.
Okay, and you did not push her through the second door?
No.
Okay,
Put
just
her-
checking.
She hadn't even got to the door yet.
Copy that. Thank you. So out the first door is leash point. Got it. Thanks.
Is the event still going on? Should I down her in?
Let's get the reses out there. Yeah,
Let me die. Let me die.
Let's get the reses out there. Please make sure to drag before resing. No reason to ban her in.
Okay, yeah, I'm doing the res right now.
I feel like the first round was like more successful than all the prior ones or the ones after.
It was.
The other two are rooted off. They'll come in eventually. It's all the trash.
Thank you. Alright, so weird question. And just asking. Let's say we have somebody on aggro and a mob is rooted. Oh, I know the answer to that. Never mind. That won't work. Alright, got a new plan. Let's get everybody buffed up. Looks like we only got one not in zone.
If anyone's having lag issues, typing /high corpse always just for this fight may be useful.
Good call.
Use it after every res. Well, every res wave.
I think I got something here.
Mm-hmm.
It's left, right, Forward, left, right, back, left, right.
But you said that.
Front, left, right, side, left, right.
I thought the next words were going to be so poison. But they were not.
I have again changed the location of the banner. It is in that area that the raid will pile in once we're all shrunk and everybody is ready. That is where the raid is going to pile. As for Brenda, what we're going to do is, well, let me pause just a moment and say, Skyfall, is your weapon shield up?
Yes.
Excellent. Like you mentioned, I would like for you to help Brenda get into the southeast corner as far southeast as possible while we get her rooted over there. Mid can root while you pull. That's fair, right?
And I can root and pull at the same time. It really doesn't matter.
Alright. I just want her all the way as far as possible in that southeast corner. I'll push her up on the wall if you can. What's going to happen is the raid is going to be huddled up on the banner. Brenda's going to be all the way on the other side of the room. We are still going to get hit by some AEs. But we're going to ignore the oil slicks. I know. We're going to ignore the oil slicks. And we are going to have our tanks up front ready to... How many warriors do we have? We got 5 of us, no problem. I would like the mobs rooted as best as possible. Not necessarily knockback rooted, but if we can root them in, once they are all in, we can have a warrior, if need be, burn fortitude, rounding them all up. That way we can root them in place. Back up into the corner. That should allow us to avoid the mallet AE, which is the one that's affected most by oil slick, and heal through the rest. That'll allow us to still AE down the mobs. We will have somebody out front ready to pick them up. It's basically just keep them occupied until they're rooted and then back up. So the goal is have Raid in the corner, have Brenda in the opposite corner of the room. So all we have to deal with is the ads that are coming in. The ads that are coming in are going to be picked up. We're going to have at least, or let's say we're going to have 2 tanks ready to pick them up and hold them while we get them rooted and then back up into the corner while the Raid AEs them down. Does that make sense? Does anybody not understand what I just said? Since they auto-aggro, if everybody in the raid is piled in the corner, they are going to come to us. And that's okay. We don't necessarily need to continually tank them all because they don't summon. We're just going to burn them down by standing in the corner and healing through. We're going to ignore the oil slick because we're going to be over 200 range. And Brenda's going to be all the way in that spot. We're going to be all the way in this one. We should be over range for her biggest AE, which is Mallet.
That's not what the oil slicks do, though. They have nothing to do with mallet. The oil slicks cause blowtorch to be worse. Blowtorch is the 500 range directional AE.
They increase
The
all of
the
them.
mallet is also a fire AE.
Okay, yeah, it's also, but I mean, getting
affects
ticks
that.
to
So long
increase
as
the
she's not faced at the raid, we're good with that, though. That's a cone, yes?
no,
It's
it is-
directional.
It's cone, but she can do it in any direction, to include whatever direction the raid is.
That's fine. So we will stand towards the southwest corner, put her in the southeast corner. That way it goes that way, not this way.
Yep, exactly.
And I mean, I guess I don't understand why we are ignoring the oil slicks, because I think we've kind of proven they seem to hit us no matter how far apart we end up being. And I mean, if you have oil slick, you're just dead to either of those two attacks.
It specifically calls out that she can do her blowtorch conal AE to aft left, aft right, back right, forward right, front right, side right. She can do it in any of 8 directions.
It's completely random.
So it doesn't matter what direction she's facing. It could hit the raid. And if we have the oil slick counters, we're dead.
So don't stand in stuff on ground. Got it. Good.
Would there be an option to have everyone in all 4 corners and just have kill teams in all 4 corners? So not everyone gets hit by the AE.
That is possible. We're going to try this one, though.
The blowtorch should not kill you. The hammer would.
That's what I'm hoping.
Okay.
Alright, I'd like everybody to pile up on the banner. Please be shrunk.
Who still has MGB up?
Bims does. Olgar does.
Logan does?
Sorry, I meant healers.
You specifically meant clerics.
There you go. A wood and a CR at the start is good though.
Sunder, does Portents have MGB?
I don't think Portents is with us, right?
Oh.
Am I high?
Group 12. Sorry. No, you're right. He's in group 12. Alright, I got MGB wood. I'll do it next.
Gotcha.
Any CR?
Sorry about that. I was getting a beer.
No problem,
Bims
man.
said he had it.
Good.
Bims, you'll let you start it off.
Thank you. Everybody pile into the corner. Pack it in nice and tight. Get on that banner.
What's going to keep them from running toward the people on Brenda?
Nothing.
Because they
Do we
did
want
exactly that last time.
Knights to do nasty things to them from a distance?
Call them names.
Bad boy, Kev.
Insult their parentage?
So what we're going to do is...
Area taunt?
So what we're going to do is, we will have, like I mentioned, since the mob starts out around here-ish, somewhere on the south-ish side, and then ends up charging, we're going to have Skyfall weapon shield her into the corner, get her rooted, and then get his happy butt back over here, hoping that root doesn't break while all the mobs are coming in. By the time he's done with that, all the mobs should be in. So even if they are on him, he's got weapon shield going for 20 seconds. He should be able to get far away and, if necessary, even pull the mobs into grade. Once they're off of him, he can get back over there while mid is help to hold. And Brenda will stay in the southeast corner. The mobs will come to the northwest corner. Because worst case scenario, we will, worst case scenario, he'll be bringing them in with us. Alright, is there anybody not ready to get this started?
One last quick thing. If we happen to make it to the second wave, I think we have to leave all the stuff on the corpses from the first, because aren't they all named the same?
I've been managing that, yeah.
Good call. Thank you for mentioning that. Those are the names in chat.
We will not be killing those in that order, but that's the order in which they need to be stated, correct?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, this the closest one to us dies first.
Alright, Skyfall, you ready? Mid, you ready?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, triggering the event. Incoming!
Can we get those 3 in here quick?
Kill him quick, kill him quick.
CR's out.
Oh god damn! I didn't get a chance to hit weapon shield.
Woods out.
Brenda loose.
Lizard man down.
Alright, guys, don't charge them.
Enchanters, can you push Brenda into the southeast corner?
Gerp down.
Enchanters, push Brenda southeast. Keep on pushing. Good job. Keep going.
Is MA down?
Yes.
MA is stunned, not down.
Midget down. Logan down.
Is Brenda in the corner?
She is.
Excellent.
Yeah,
I'll be back.
Suicide Logan into that.
I'm currently dead. I can't see what's going on.
She's out of the corner.
Alright.
Alright, I'm down.
Alright, reset it.
I got her in a corner.
Oh,
She's rooted.
how many are alive?
2 more.
Of the raid.
Most, I think.
Most.
Alright, then don't reset it. Good. I'll ban her back soon. Alright, she's in the corner, yes?
Yes, I'm rooting her with my shaman now.
Thank you. Let me know if anybody gets hit with any AEs harder than 10k.
It looks like all the mechs are down. Do you want third pass?
Bring him. Yes. Who has Ford up?
Wolfguard does.
Wolfguard, taunt them. They're coming in. Hold them till you die. Here they come, here they come.
Here's the next 3.
Destroy all those on the corpses.
I got it.
Raid, let's kill these.
Not Brenda.
Yeah, dude, God, don't mess with her. Stay in the corner, or you're gonna get hit by the AEs.
Come on back.
Bring them to me.
Anybody else with any kind of CR or MGB, get it out there.
Out.
AE, rain them down.
Pull them back.
Chocolate rain, friends.
Eagle release.
I did. A while ago.
Oh shoot, Joe died.
Rains.
Ooh, we're swimming in oil now.
Shield will cure it. A Radiant Cure will cure it. Purify will cure it.
Don't go out there. Stay back. If you get out there, you're in range of her AE.
I want to hit stuff.
Rain it down. Spells, bows, whatever it is.
Twin blades back up. Bring them into me.
I just got an AE who's only 6k. That's not a big deal. You can deal with that.
Last one.
We just got another 6k. Not a big deal. Alright, get back in the corner, everybody. Get in the corner. Who else has Ford up? I do. I'll take him. Res up, res up.
Are these oozes back here dead? Can we stand in them?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, Talma, you good?
Yep. Calling it.
Do it. Stay back, mob's incoming.
Get those 3 in. Oh, they are in.
It's this corner that's fine.
Burn them down. Root these if you can. Good job, good job. Rain on their parade.
We need to find 7, 8,
guy
and 9
falls
and
down.
kill them.
They actually are.
Then say the words and we're done.
Calm down.
I'm working on it.
It made a.
Password's correct.
Win.
Whew.
Nice.
Nicely done. That's what I'm
Okay.
talking about.
Just a note for heals. Focusing on the group and group heals and group hots made this a whole lot easier rather than trying to heal everybody like we normally do.
Agreed.
We have our strat, friends. Nicely done.
I feel like I'm in a fucking spelling bee, by the way.
Good job. Talma,
Good job, Thomas.
good job.
Ribbon
That's
just
the drill,
won
man.
the blue
Way to go,
ribbon.
dude.
Hey,
Please
Tom,
spell indeterminate.
if we ever do this on a Thursday, you're gonna have to call out of work.
Thelma, can you use a mech notice in a
Can we
sentence,
get
please?
a res on Rosari?
I got a AE res coming up.
Okay, now spell it backwards.
Have the definition, please.
Covian.
Lizardman deactivated.
By the way, the shaman route works very well too, the AA one.
Bard shield.
Sorry. I saw jingling and thought something else.
Damn, knights better be fucking killing each other for that shield.
Right?
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
Bids
It's fucking two-handers.
are starting.
It's
Anyone not
shield
ready
going.
for bids?
No
My
problem.
secondary sucks balls.
Are we bidding yet?
Yes,
What
we're
are we
starting
bidding on
with the cleric and shaman oriented hell. Go.
I'm sorry. Oh, the core. Okay, gotcha.
He's fun.
I have a Kenora at 60.
As for the glowing prismatic rune, glowing is 79 and 80. Mains, if you have not yet won a rune of any kind tonight, please random 5,000. Highest wins it. I see 42.
Honora at 60, going once.
What was that?
Going
42,
twice.
33 from
Black
Donnie.
check, please.
Yep.
Congrats, Honora.
$44.06 Draken King.
Bids on the other helm. This one's Bard and Enchanter oriented. I have Elfin at 60. I have Ash at 61, Elfin at 65.
This is the time to get your rebuffs.
Ash at 66.
Any other rolls for the glowing?
Elfin at 67.
Do you see mine anywhere?
No. You did yours in raid chat.
Oops.
Elfin at 67. Going once. Going twice. Black check, please. I have Ash before black check.
Confirm.
Yep.
Ash at 68.
It confirms, Lizard Man.
Thank you.
Ash at 68. Going once. Going twice. Black check, please. Congrats, Ash.
And Draken King gets the glowing prismatic rune.
Bids on the shield. Syncope at 80.
As for the Whirring Clockwork rune, that is 77 and 78 mains if you still need one of them. Let's do random 10,000. Highest wins it.
Syncope at 90.
9141 Siren. Was Siren, right?
Syncope at 90. Going once. Going twice. Like check, please. Congrats, Syncope.
Yep, 9141 Siren.
Bids on the caster ring.
That's what I see, Lizard Man.
I have Vims at 60. Vims at 60, going once, going twice. Like check, please. Congrats, Vims.
And it's going to be Siren for the Whirring Rune.
Congrats, winners.
I do think we have time to at least visit one more event tonight. Going forward, we will be a little bit faster in MMM, no doubt. But I do think we have time to at least visit one more event so you can get a good feel for how it works.
This is Siren, correct?
Correct, sir. The next event I'd like to do is the chessboard room. I believe it's in the southwest, and that is, what do they call it, battle room? Yeah, I think it's called battle room.
That's back downstairs, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the next easiest one, I would think, right? Unless you think ball gargle. Unless you think ball gargle is easier.
Night Marley Mill.
Because all we got is ball gargle and battle room.
Yeah, Marley.
Night, you two.
Night, Marty.
Let's head to that one. We can learn to avoid Zot.
Alright, who am I following?
I don't know yet. I'm trying to figure out if it's on what floor it's on.
I think that's the first floor.
Yeah, I thought it was on the first floor, bottom southwest.
Is there like a special thing to get into it?
Nope, it's on the third floor. Third floor.
So everybody go into the elevator and go up a floor.
Yep, third floor, southwest room.
Does Moraine need a rest?
Yeah, I can go ahead and get one now.
Door is currently locked. Because we clicked the elevator.
We're gonna fill in the raid for the missed people left.
Yeah, I just want to see who's dropping. And
Alright.
then
Everybody pile in. Do not click the center.
Seriously, put socks on your hands.
In the elevator.
Still a couple in the old room.
Alright, and everybody's in, right?
Not yet.
Nope, there's
All
still
right.
one more over in that corner.
Holding.
We can cough them.
did Midget head out?
There we go.
No, I put in raid say what I was doing. I don't have my
That was-
blind spell
I
and
was
the
looking for it.
key for this raid.
Oh, okay. I missed that. I was just trying to look for it. Oh, there it goes.
Are we good to click?
Yes.
Alright, click in the center. It'll take it a moment to do so.
When the elevator goes upstairs, open the south door and come down to Shadow Killer and stop. Well, we can actually plow from Shadow Killer. There's 3 trash mobs.
We could plow Shadow Killer? What?
Plow from.
Giggity.
Bounce.
It's moving up. We're not going to the east side, we are going to the south side. Even though this is a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Lizard, what do we need for this next raid? What do we need to be heavy on?
It's one mob, basically. I mean, there's other things, but the one main mob is the big deal.
So DPS?
Pretty much, yeah. Sooner we burn it down, better off we are.
I think that's part of the event.
Shouldn't be. I don't know. Here's mobs.
What is it?
Hey, mobs.
Murder steam suits.
Several BF.
All
Who's
right,
up for disco?
You can creep into the room. Please do not aggro the tactical prototype yet.
Pretty sure these mobs out here in the hallway are part of the event. They come walking in.
Oh god, I remember this one.
Oh yeah. I saved this and Ball Gargle to the last.
You said that so happily.
This is not a bad event.
The map looks like a game of Battleship.
I suck at chess, so I'm not doing it.
So basically how this event is supposed to work, kill them named and you win. However, there are always complications, and these colorful tiles that you see on the north and south side of the room, from what I recall, there's 12 on the north and 12 on the south. We have mobs.
Incoming.
Behind the raid.
I just moved the banner to here. Banner is set.
Hey, good news. GP figured out how to pull that mob in the hallway.
Nice.
I had invis on.
Just drag a slime past it. Yeah, the slime saw through your invis, and then the other one socialed the slime. So
Nice, we got it dead. I like it. Good job.
It's a good slime.
So you're going to see all these battle drones on the north and south side of the zone. Fortunately, we don't have to fight them. What happens is they step on different color squares, and depending on what color square they're standing on is the additional effects that are going on the named. We can tell them verbally to move around, whatever move forward, move left, move right, etc. We can tell them to move around, and we're going to assign somebody to each board to do that. But depending on which color they're standing on is what effects the boss has. The colors we do not want them standing on is blue. Nothing should be standing on blue. If it's standing on blue, get it away from there. Blue is the increased frequency of the viral dot, which is bad, Mojo. Granted, other things are very bad as well. For example, red is a chance to flurry, which is very bad because he can hit up to 19k. Green is bad because we get ads. But blue is the one we must avoid. So I'm going to say that in raid chat.
probably want to keep him on yellow, so he's just changing his stance a lot.
Well, if he changes to an aggressive stance, ugh.
He also takes extra damage.
That's true. So I'll say it in raid chat, which one to keep him on, which one to keep him away from. Ooh, I better make a hotkey for that, so I don't have to type it again.
There's other mobs that cause him to move. Yeah, Milo.
Yeah. I'll go over that in just a sec. Every time you tell a mob to move, it lowers in health. If it dies, wink wink, if it goes to 0 health, it can no longer be moved. So it dying on a blue would definitely be bad. Keep in mind that every time you tell it to move, it loses health.
But they do regen, right?
I don't remember that part of it. I was never on this. I just remember the instructions.
How do
I
you tell
believe
them
the
to
answer
move?
is yes.
That'd be cool.
So then, if they move on their own, can we just not move any of them unless they're on a blue?
There are also mobs that come in that will move them for us, and we need to kill them too. There are other things, so we need to keep somebody always watching to make sure they don't get moved some way or another.
Do you want to kill them or do you want to blind them?
Blind would probably be a good way to go. I don't remember how much hit points they have. Anybody else remember?
I don't, but if you kill them, they respawn.
Yeah.
So
And we root them.
doesn't really.
My suggestion would be low DPS classes, but not knights, because the knights need to be picking up ads. Should be
Yeah.
controlling these guys.
I do think they respawn right away, and they have a decent amount of hit points, not a lot. Most people blind it.
They apparently don't fight back. They're too busy trying to move shit around.
clicking the colors.
What's the command for moving them, Lizard? Do you remember?
Left, right, or forward?
Yep.
You target them and say left, right, forward. Yeah.
Did you do back as well?
No.
Negative.
I'm thinking we put casters on this. I'm thinking it might be a good. I don't know. What do you think? Is a good job for necros and mages? Maybe wizards as well. I'm saying that because they don't really need to. I mean, they can just keep the name target between the named and the battle drones and make that work, right?
Your call. Sure.
I think that would make sense.
So what are mages going to do?
So let's go ahead and have.
I feel like we always had two people or 3 people per box.
Yeah, I was thinking it's having 2 over there. One. Let's say. Hold on, just a sec.
Didn't you say low DPS
Blue is
classes
bad as well.
should be doing it?
I see you got that on there. I missed it.
Blue's the worst.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't there something about clicking the colors or something?
Yeah, so that's when the steam tank is nearing critical pressure. You got to click the lever at the back wall there with the associated color to relieve pressure.
Yeah.
You always got to relieve pressure.
However, when you click that color, it'll raise those tiles, which means you can't move mobs on or off of the raised tiles. So if like he's on a blue square and he's got black, yellow, and red next to him, and all 3 of those are raised, he just has to sit on the blue, which is bad, obviously.
I wonder what happens if we just click it when we don't need to relieve pressure then.
Let's
we raise the tiles anyways.
Let's not find out.
I mean, we just kept blue raised.
We gotta
In
drop
theory.
Itkovian. He's heading out.
No
I
problem.
get the feeling that having more than 2 on each set of tiles will be bad, because inevitably I think we're going to get multiple people telling it to move at the same time.
Well, that's why there should only be 1 or 2 people on each board controlling mobs.
All right.
And that really should be their sole focus, is worrying about that, not DPSing or controlling ads or anything else. Control the game board.
They don't move that often, so it's not like, I mean, they move, but it's not like every 5 freaking seconds.
I'm going over instructions and tells. Give me a moment. Please make sure you got any buffs. We're probably only going to get 1 shot at this.
So you heard the lizard man. We got 1 shot to wait for raid.
Darn right.
Leroy.
Also, this might seem obvious, but you can't tell them to get off of the game board entirely.
Yeah. That'd be kind of nice if you could, though.
That would make it super, super nice. You just keep telling them to get off.
Hey, you fuck off.
You also can only have one piece on each spot, so.
Yeah, you can't run them into each other.
So, block them.
So we can't force them to play battle chess with each other, huh?
No.
Well, and look how many drones there are.
What if you high on them?
They cannot be high side.
I wish.
I'm seeing 12 on this side. I'm assuming there's 12 on the other side. So you got 12 drones on here, and you got to keep them off of the blues.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. It's going to be Necros versus Mages for moving these mobs around. I've got Barrelith on the levers. That means we're going to have Solace and Dremery on the north board. And we are going to have Moraine and Anaya on the south board.
Gotcha.
I have not a clue what I'm doing. Good luck. So.
And the command to move them is what? Say left, right?
Correct. So if you see let me click my button again. If you see any one of those battle drones approaching a blue square, once it steps on the blue square, you target it and you tell it to move. You can now tell it to move forward, left, or right. You literally say the word forward, left, or right with it targeted, and it will move. If you see it on a red or green square, do the same. White is good, yellow's good, black, meh. But blue, at any cost, it must not be on a blue square. Other than that, DPS the named.
And just to clarify, it's based off of which direction the mob is facing, not which way you're facing.
Good call.
Wait, what?
So if the mob is facing... So let's say, if you're looking at Lizardman right now, Lizardman is over here on the board. And Lizardman is on this blue square. If you tell it to go forward, it will go to this... I assume this is a green square.
Yes.
Yes.
Colorblind guy, so hey, something to deal with it. If you tell it to go left, it will go to this color square.
The white square.
And if you tell it to go right, it'll go this square. Now, if it's facing this way, and you tell it to go forward, it'll go to the white square. Or to the whatever the fuck square this is. Or this one. It's whatever direction it's facing. Not what direction you are facing.
But if I'm also a drone and he's facing, can you face the other way? Yep, that works. Whichever. If you tell him to go forward now, he won't, because there's already a drone on the white square.
Oh,
Gotcha.
I got you.
And if
That's
Gerp's
good to
right
know.
there, and Gerp's also a drone on the yellow square next to him, then Lizard can't move either of those ways. He can only move left to the other white square. So you got to be careful not to box them in on a blue square.
Or you can position them to block them.
Or you can position them to block to avoid the blue squares, yes.
All
Will
right.
the squares stay this color, or are they going to flip?
The squares don't change.
Gotcha.
However, again, when we do the valves, the different colors, all of those colors on the board will raise up. So those colors are out of play when they're raised. You can't move on or off of them.
So if we have something, say, on a blue one and we raise it, it's forever on the blue one.
Until it goes back down. It does go back down eventually, though.
So where's the spinning arrow for this this game here?
South of the north.
It's up in that box up top.
You are on the south.
Okay, is that
Yeah,
where I
'cause
am
Twister
right
needs
now?
that spinning
Yes.
arrow.
All right.
That is your board.
Oh, goody.
You and Moraine, right?
I am going to totally screw this up. I'm
It's
just letting
okay.
you know.
Alright. Any questions on the mechanics.
So let me make sure I got this right. It was Barrelets on the levers. I put Dremery and Solace on the north board, yes?
Yes.
And I put Anaya and Moraine on the south board?
Yep.
Awesome, good. And again, not expecting a big win this round, but we're going to give this a go. The last thing that I want to mention is something that Asunder just mentioned. Zot. Z-O-T. That is a dot named Zot. If you get a dot, and that dot is named Zot, you must get away for naught. No, I mean, get away from the raid.
Because it's hot.
What if you're on one of the boards?
As long as you are away from the raid, it is fine. The problem is, it is viral, and it is a stun. So it'll tick down and it'll be done. It's kind of a thing.
Like Hanvar on steroids stun?
Run
away.
It's bad mojo.
I just got it.
Yep.
So yeah.
That starts at 50% health. It's a 100 radius around you, meaning you must get away from the raid. Doesn't matter where you go, just get away from other people. Exiting the room would be an excellent idea.
Don't run to the boards.
Run down the tunnel.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of this room.
Run east would be wonderful. Excellent call. Get out of the room. Once Zot fades, you can get back in it.
And if you're on the boards, just ignore it.
Yeah. Hopefully, if all goes well, our board piece movers aren't going to have to deal with it. But if so, make sure you're not with anywhere close to anybody. You should be away from everybody. Hopefully that won't be a big deal. Again, Gilla named to win, so let's see what we can do, huh?
Did you want blind or kill engineers?
Blind. Paladins can blind, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Does
Paladins?
he block?
No.
So he can be burnt down.
Yes.
Paladins can what?
Blind. Flash of light. There are going to be mobs, paladins, that are called engineer. Let me see their name. Hold on. Yes, they are called a battle room engineer. A battle room engineer. If you see a battle room engineer, keep it blinded. Blind it by the light, wrap it up like some sort of douche.
Or a roamer in the night.
Yep, him too. I think that's the first time I didn't have somebody try to correct me and say deuce. Nice.
I did internally.
Yeah. So, yeah. Burn down the named once we got aggro locked. Barreleth on the levers. Necros on right. Mages on left. Zot out of the room. Switch to ads on my call and let's do this. Let me put out tank order.
Just to confirm, do you want DPS to burn
Run away.
the tactical prototype?
Yes.
If you just give us a percentage so we know when.
Will do. And that will do will be 50%. Steadfast servants if you're using them. Gerp, Wolfgar. We're all still here, right? Yeah, we all still are. Good. Alright, anybody not ready to do this?
Stand on the other side, Gerp.
Yeah, feel free to start it out in fort.
Just so you know, I'm gonna have to buy this Val blind. I don't have it.
Well, we will we'll just have you off tanking any ads that come in then. But
Try to leave it right there in the center or pull it to a wall or what?
Yeah, fuck it, we'll leave it right there. What could possibly go wrong?
I think he's rooted anyways.
He is rooted in
I
place.
remember pulling him to this back wall here.
What night of September? Oh.
My Rady's rooted.
He is rooted and placed.
All right, friends. Gerp, take it in fortitude when you're ready. Let's do this, folks.
Alright, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Heels go to Gerp. Debuffs in, good.
When do they start moving onto the board?
Pieces should start moving after 90%. Be ready for it.
Gotcha.
Drag Rose.
Mobs should be going.
One of them has decided to sit under a white ledge.
Nice.
Drummer down.
Dremery up. Ads.
3 on me.
Switch to ads.
Have it down.
I know we're breaking them, but are they mezzable?
No.
Thank you.
Green steam tank.
Green, Barroth, green. Good job. Ads up. Switch to ads. Back to named. Wolfgar, be ready.
There's an ad.
Kill the ad. Yellow lever, yellow lever.
Canaris running away.
You see in the emote? Burns on.
Tommy has the viral.
Oh shit, I'm stuck.
Gerp is down.
Yeah,
Gerp is down.
Gerp's down. Take it, Wolf. Turn him.
Ruin you to taunt enough serum before I get summoned
away.
and give everybody
Run
a
away.
viral.
I got Zada moving.
So do I.
I got summoned in. Shit, that sucks.
That's because I got summoned in
Wolfgar
as the
has,
viral ticked off.
Run away. Run away.
I cured Wolfgar.
Huh?
Run away. Run away. White steam tank.
White steam tank. White steam tank. White lever. White lever.
Ads.
Ads are up.
Wolfgar's down.
People are not running this shit away, and it's just bouncing back on everybody.
I got summoned while I had it. Sorry about that. I was down in the hall and you pulled me back.
Lizard's dead.
So, should we be someone
Kirkland
taking this?
is dead.
Wiping. Let it wipe. Let it wipe.
Whitestein tag.
At all.
Not get the ads.
Greenstein tag.
The first 4 to get Zot were Waggle-Eye, Nev, Canaris, and Asunder. But it
Yeah, I ran out of
ramped up.
options.
It
Yeah, I
ramped
got
up
out.
super quick after that.
I got out.
Okay, then that might have been my fault, but it didn't show up on my Gina to run away. It showed up on Portents, but not Asunders.
That's all right.
bad.
This
That
was
was
only
it.
our first time
I'll
in
head
here.
that for a second.
Whitestein tag.
2037 is when he first cast Zot, and at 202105, which is only 30 seconds later, half the raid took damage from it.
Copy.
Yeah, Siren did say he got summoned back in when Gerb died and spiraled the
That was Sprucey that had.
Should I zone out to be safe?
Nah, it's okay. Just hang out. We're just waiting for it to reset at this point. We're going to res inside, and then we will rebuff, and then we'll be done for the night. But I do have questions once we get this set up.
I have a res box when it's reset.
It is not. Do not take it yet.
So while we're waiting, first of all, good job getting it into the 40s.
Greenstein tag.
That's a good thing. First time doing it with all the mess and all the confusion. I think getting it to 40 is a good run. But
Might help is
everyone
clearing more trash down there, so you have more of an area you can run to.
so, other than that, first our necros. What were some of the complications and or issues that you were facing? I want to hear from our 2 necros who were moving the pieces on the board.
Back.
Whitestein tag.
Do not come out in the hall. There are tons of mobs out here.
Okay, so you were having some issues with moving it. Solace, were you having any issues similar than that?
I was off headset for a minute, had a minor house emergency.
No problem, man, no problem.
There were 1 or 2 that ended up facing each other and then got locked into place by platforms raising and stuff like that. One of them was on red. And I couldn't get it to move anywhere because it was faced off with another one that was on black. Other than that, I think we had one that was stuck on green, but
That's good to know. Mages, what were you facing? Talk to me about concerns that you had or issues that you had during this on your chessboard.
I noticed that if we wanted him to move right, it was one tell to make him turn right, and then you said forward. Or like if he can't turn right, so you want him to face behind him, it was right, and then he would go forward that way.
Very good info. What else we got?
We got them all set pretty quickly, and then
Yeah,
they
we
didn't
did.
have any
They
issues
didn't-
afterwards.
They
didn't move much after that, and I never saw one on a blue square. There may have been one right at the beginning, but I didn't see it.
I got a couple off the blues really early, and then I think right towards like 50-60%, I saw one.
Yeah,
blue.
I don't think it was a bad first run at 70, so at 40. So yeah, I think we'll have a lot better chance.
Jeremy,
So two more
I
times.
misspoke there. It
Just
wasn't
get
that it
people a little
would-
bit more
I needed to
familiar
tell
with
him
it.
right to go right. It was if I needed him to go back, I could right, and then he would go back.
That's very good to know. Other than that, the event has still not reset. We're going to give it a few more minutes before we make any decisions other than that. If you do need to be leaving right now, totally get it, understood. Let it go. But for the moment, we are waiting on a reset. I would like to make sure that everybody's got a res box that wants it, and everybody's got some somebody to love. No, everybody's got some buffs behind them too. But if you do need to be going, let's go ahead and take the final tick if we haven't. Thanks, Kurt.
So, Lizard, I'm gonna send you some toast.
All right, sounds fair.
Did you have any issues with the engineers moving the pieces on you? I'm just curious if we had enough blinds, as long as I ask.
There was no way to know if I had enough blinds going on. I was chased. I saw tons of them. I chased them around, kept just chain blinding them. But there was a lot of them.
Barefeet, you might have to get out of the room for it to reset if it hasn't already. It might not be resetting because you're in the room.
Yeah, I was just curious if they noticed the pieces getting moved to places that they weren't pushing them to.
It looks like it might have reset. All the mobs that were just standing by this doorway are gone.
Battle engineers did show up and start telling them to move, but we were pretty good on top of it.
It has reset. Do not touch the tactical. You can move about the room. If you're going to banner in to help Dragon Res, now is the time. Otherwise, wait for your res. It'll be coming soon. Thanks for your patience. An awesome job on beating those two events. First one shot Johnson beating him, and second one, after a few rounds of getting it figured out how to not get malleted by the hoe.
So one thing Milo said right after we polled was they used to summon tank. Is that worth giving it a shot to summon tank this guy next time to help counteract those flurries?
Oh, I definitely think so, yeah. We can stack Shadow Knight Hate on our warrior, summon tank as best as we can, but while summon tanking, it is difficult to hold that aggro sometimes.
Would it be better to have a Shadow Knight tank him, or is that not feasible? I don't really know.
Hey, maybe.
Give Kev something to do that's only kind of running.
I don't know about that, because
backwards running.
We have to keep Q running.
Isn't that like an Olympic sport now, backwards walking or something? Just put in his trainer for that.
Is he active?
Sure as fuck hope not. Nope.
No.
Does nobody mess with that fool and we're gonna be alright. Don't drop a mallow totem or something.
Wah, wah. Mass res incoming.
Thank you. Yeah, certainly not bad with how many somebody's first time here. Certainly not bad when we got 2 events left before we beat Meldrath. I mean, fight Meldrath, wink wink.
You were right the first time.
Meldrath's not that bad, and he's got some things that we can cheese. I'm expecting us to come on back here probably on Tuesday and continue the fun.
We'll do breakneck again. And
Yep.
then move on.
Yep. We'll go break some necks, and then we'll head back to this foo. We should be able to knock him out on Tuesday if things go as planned, and then we can start learning the ball gargle event. And once we got that, it's only Meldrath, and that's flagging us for the final zone, which is a beautiful thing. But if nothing else, the loot here, and the loot in Hills of Shade, and the loot from Blood Moon Keep 3, this will definitely put us over the top going into the next expansion. But I do expect us to get into at least see Kristallos before next one goes live. We are definitely ahead of schedule.
How many events in Kristallos?
I think there's 3 per wing or 2 per
10
wing.
total. 10 total.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, it's two per wing, and then there's the it's a brood mother or whatever hell it is, and then care from.
Yep. And those are all kind of fun too.
Does Naya not need a rest?
Hey, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Sure, sir.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Wasn't paying attention. No.
Anyone planning on throwing something together after this?
I would, but I'm gonna go to bed afterwards.
I'm gonna throw together a sandwich.
I just woke up, so let's do something.
Is it tuna?
I'm gonna make some armor.
Yeah.
Bacon sandwich.
And put my kids to bed.
Nice.
I'll be back in an hour or two. Can go farm some cores.
That's
Nice.
a sandwich you gotta make.
Is anybody still missing those golems? Those are really easy to get, and all you need to do is get the bases, combine that crap, and you get access to the zone. And everybody by now should have Kristallos access.
I'm gonna be willing to bet that there's several people that probably still don't.
I mean, considering some aren't flagged for MMM, it's impossible to be Kristallos flagged.
Do you need to zone into Kristallos to go into the raid?
Well,
You absolutely do.
Group and raid are two very different things. It's
No, the raid instance is inside the group zone.
what I'm saying
the
is,
banner would work.
if you are group flagged versus raid flagged, very different things.
Yeah, but don't you have to go into Kristallos group to get the exploit?
Of course.
Yes, you need to have Beyond the Barrier completed.
Alright, that pretty much does it for the night, right? Can we get an AETL, please?
Incoming.
Thank you very much. An excellent job tonight, everybody. I know we didn't necessarily get as much loot as we possibly could, but beating 2 events, first time seeing them in this zone, I think that's a wonderful thing, and you should be proud of it. And glad you can make it at all, Milo.
Well played, sir.
And for those of you on here, thank you for taking the time out of your day to come and join me in mine. It's always a pleasure to have you along. We had a great time in Triple M tonight. It was really good to be able to see these events again and get some of them murdered. I don't think we're very far off from. Beating this disco room, and I don't remember the other one being too horrible. So I think we can do that. Excited to see it. So have yourself a good night. I'm looking forward to seeing you back here with us on Tuesday.
All right,
Tuesday.
Shadow, you still there?
It'll be a beautiful thing. Cosmic,
So I'm going
thank
through
you
my
very much for
log
the
and
follow.
looking at
Do
it,
appreciate that.
Looks like the log never picked up that Zot
And
was
I will
cast on me.
see each of you, like I
But
said,
do you
on
see
Tuesday.